Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome into this IdahoSports.com GameStreams production of the 2023 Idaho High School Football Playoffs, presented by the Idaho Transportation Department and Ideal, Idaho's college saving program. Additional coverage on IdahoSports.com is presented by Project Filter. The Idaho Department of Health and Welfare, Valleywide Cooperative, has made the trip all the way across the state in this semifinal game. The winner of this game will meet Sugar Salem in the state championship.
High school sports teach young people how to be effective leaders. It begins by making their grades and being on time for practice. It includes learning for officials, opponents, the rules, and each other. The result? It transcends sports. It gives us hope. Presented by the Idaho High School Activities Association and the Idaho Athletic Administrators Association.
I am Kevin, and I'm from Idaho Falls. It's important I didn't want to be sick or in the hospital. Getting the vaccination, my experience was painless.
We're not afraid to take risks. Driving under the influence is not a risk we're willing to take. Be around to do more of what you love.
Folks, I've got good news and bad news. Bad news? You just took that selfie with poison ivy. Good news? Someone gets to use their coverage from Your Health Idaho. Quality coverage for as low as $0 a month.
Some days, I choose the most difficult trail. I test my limits.
Taking the hard path isn't always easy, but I know it's the right way.
When I get done with my ride and I look back at what I've just accomplished, I feel amazing.
It takes courage and determination to do hard things.
But you can do them.
Quitting tobacco and vaping is possible.
You decide when. We'll show you how.
And challenges to overcome. Are you ready?
Idaho high school seniors graduating next spring are eligible for up to $8,000 in grant money for career training and education through Idaho Launch. Funds can be used to cover the cost of apprenticeships, job training, community college, and university programs that lead to in-demand careers. Students choose their own path, and Idaho Launch helps pay for it. Funds are limited. Apply today at nextsteps.idaho.gov/launch. Idaho Launch. Support in every direction.
This is not why I...
19. And welcome back, everybody. Sorry I had to cut that off as we've got 4 minutes till the top of the hour, but we're going to get things kicked off and started here at Homedale. The Trojans in the all-red uniforms will be kicking off to Teton from left to right as you hear it. It'll be booted away here by the Trojans. This kick is deep, and going back and catching it in the end zone is Hoosevelt. It'll be a touchback as Hoosevelt caught it about a yard inside the end zone, so the Teton Timberwolves will take over 1st and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line. Teton comes into this game only one loss to their record. That one loss came to Sugar Salem, who
Has beat everybody.
It beat everybody over the last couple of years, and they are the opponent that is waiting at the end of this game for either one of these teams. And I don't think anybody in the state wants to beat them more than the Homedale Trojans.
Yeah, Homedale has come in second to them.
Ball, first and 10 on the 20.
Four of the past five. Out the 23-yard line, pickup of 3. Roosevelt is actually 8th in the nation in terms of receiving yards nationally. He has 1,560 yards coming into this game. He's averaging 156 yards through the air per game. They'll keep it on the ground this time with their running back, number 19, Joyce. And Joyce has got a first down. He's across the 30 and a first down for the Timberwolves.
Nice run there by Joyce. Just waited for that hole to open on the right side. It opened up, and he took advantage, picking up about 9 yards on the
towards the end of the play, the run went for maybe a yard. I don't think he picked up anything, and a flag came in right at the tackle spot.
So we'll see what our first.
Faster than any team I've seen this year. They waste no time.
Yeah, they're a high-octane offense here. Expect to see them go to the air a lot today.
Right back at it again. Nelson in the shotgun. He has Joyce to his left, twin receivers here to the near side. He'll hand it off to Joyce up the middle. Joyce is stuffed. He gets maybe a yard down to the 40-yard line, and that's it. Right in the middle of the field. It'll be second down and 3.
Yeah, ran right into Alex Sotelo, the defensive back who was playing in that hole there.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
2nd and 2, they'll say. 10:55 to go here in the first quarter. Teton with the ball, moving right to left, ball in the middle of the field. Nelson gets rid of his back. Now he'll roll to the right side. He's going to keep it on the ground. He's across the sticks, has a first down down to the 45-yard line.
Jack Nelson.
And you said it, high-octane offense here. Quick to the ball. They're already lined up and ready to go here.
Teton back to the line. Nelson in the shotgun once again. Twin receivers up top. This time he'll hand it off to Joyce. Joyce goes right. He cuts upfield. He's got one man to beat, and he's tripped up at the 40-yard line of Homedale. They're going to spot him down at the 38 on the far side of the field. The Teton offense is moving right now.
That was Angel Nolasco saving the touchdown right there with the shoestring tackle.
So 1st and 10. Of the receiver,
32, Tyson
Brown.
Tyson Brown could not bring it in.
Play broken up by number 3, Angel Nolasco.
And it was Angel Nolasco on coverage for the Trojans.
To the left side, Roosevelt comes in motion from the far side. Joyce up the middle, and he picks up maybe 3. We'll call it 4 yards down to the 35-yard line. It'll be 3rd down and 6.
And Homedale's going to have to figure out a way to stuff that hole there, or they're going to take advantage of it all night. Teton, you can pick up 4 or 5 yards on a carry all afternoon. Makes a long day for the defense.
3rd and 5, twin receivers here near side, twin up top. They'll hand it off to Roosevelt. Roosevelt finds a hole. He's got a first down and more. He's across the 25. He's down to the 15 at the 4.
It'll be 1st and goal for the Timberwolves.
No, they'll spot it at the 6. So Roosevelt.
Yeah, looks like they have him just inside the 10-yard line.
And they're quickly back to the line. Nelson in the shotgun. He'll hand it off to Joyce. Joyce trying to cut up the right hash. Nothing there. Gets maybe a yard down to the 6. It'll be 2nd and goal.
Roosevelt has got some speed to him. Oh, my goodness.
He does. He's an all-state track athlete as well for the Timberwolves. And I wish
receiver.
I wish Lance was here to tell us all the stats that he's got in track and field, but he is a phenomenal athlete. 2nd down, 2nd and goal. Nelson in the shotgun. On that one, Clay.
Great job by Luke Henry there on the sure tackle.
3rd and goal coming here for Teton. They went for it on 4th and goal last week, but a flag comes flying, and there's a reason that Roosevelt was able to get around the edge. There is a hold, and this will come back 10 yards. Makes a 3rd and goal from the 6, now a 3rd and goal from the 16, Clay.
Yeah, that changes everything right there. It's going to take the run out of it, unless, of course, it's 2-down territory, as you mentioned. Teton not afraid to go for it on 4th and goal.
they had a couple of gutsy calls. They had a 4th and goal from the 2 that they went for. They also had the ball on the 3-yard line with 2 seconds left in the first half. Clock was stopped. Do you throw it into the end zone or kick the field goal? They decided to go for it, and they got it. So 2 gutsy plays by the Timberwolves. Here we go, 3rd down, 3rd and goal from the 16. Nelson back to pass. He goes across the middle of the field. It's caught at the goal line and in the end zone. Touchdown. It's caught by Tyson Brown, who goes in for the Timberwolves. Brown, that's his 10th touchdown of the year, and the Timberwolves take the early lead.
So Brown with the 16-yard reception gets Teton on the board. Teton lines up here for the PAT.
16 yards through the air on 3rd and goal. An extra point spot is down, kick is up. It looks good. It is good.
The extra point is good.
It was knocked through there.
Not by a lot.
It sneaks through off the foot. I think that was Millard who kicked it. Either way, it stands 7-0 Teton with the lead. And Clay, I mean, you've watched a lot of Homedale football throughout the years. When's the last time that the Trojans gave up a touchdown on the opening drive like that?
It's been a while. Teton looked good on that opening possession right there. Defense is definitely going to have to make some adjustments for Homedale. Otherwise, this track meet is not going to go in their favor.
And Homedale can score.
Oh,
not
yeah,
like
absolutely.
they can't. But they would rather keep it low scoring. I mean,
Yeah.
I was here for that game against
Back
Weezer. It was
receiver for the Trojans,
21-14.
number 25,
That's kind of
Teton,
more
and
up
number
their
2,
alley in
Lilly.
terms of, I mean, you look at the rushing yards coming in, picked up by Homedale at the 10-yard line. They'll go opposite side of the field, up down the sideline, some room to run, down to the 40, still on his feet, and out of bounds. We'll see where they spot it. Probably around the 40, right there at the 40-yard line. If you're a Homedale, that is about the best case scenario, besides running it back, that you could have a big 30.
Great starting position for your first drive.
Dylan Fine comes in at quarterback for Homedale's 72% completion on the year. He just signed his letter of intent for baseball with the University of Utah. So a Pac-12 pitcher here on the field. Fine rolls to his right, looks to throw it. It's caught across the 40, across the 50, still on his feet down the sideline is number 2, Lamelli, and a first down for Homedale.
Great patience there shown by Fine. He was under pressure, and that took a long.
You know, Lamelli caught that maybe 2 or 3 yards behind the line of scrimmage and still was able to pick up 13 yards on the play. 1st and 10, Homedale, ball on the right hash. Shotgun formation for Fine. He's got one back to his right, twin receivers here to the right side as well. They'll hand it off left side, some room to run. Across the 35, across the 30, and down there. Looked like maybe Marston could have busted that, had one man to beat, but got tripped up.
Yeah, Joker Joyce there took the brunt of Marston's shoulder pads right there. Marston just squared him up and dropped Joyce, who was able to just hold on to his foot there to drop him. Otherwise, Marston might still be running.
Yeah, Marston ran for almost 700 yards on the year. He was the leading rusher for Homedale. Rush averages 6 yards per carry, scored 9 touchdowns on the ground for the Trojans. So 1st and 10, a fresh set of downs here for Homedale. 2 plays, 2 first downs. They'll hand it off right side, cutting up, and still on his feet down the right hash.
Luke Henry's a carry.
Luke Henry,
Down by number 14, Aiden Millard.
A pickup of about 5 yards.
6 yards on the play.
We'll call it 6 down to the 23-yard line.
So we talked about Homedale wanting to be more ground and pound and slowing the game down, but right now they're ground and pounding, but they're picking up huge chunks of yardage on the plays.
Yeah, they picked up 2 first downs on 2 plays and then 6 yards right there. Fine in the shotgun again. He hands it off right side to Marston. Marston goes right up the middle, but nothing doing there. He does pick up about 3 yards down to the 20. It'll be 3rd and 1 here for Homedale.
Waylon Frey in on the tackle there, the senior defensive lineman, number 69.
3rd and 1 Homedale. They're taking their time. 6:35 to go here in the first quarter. They want to try and limit the possessions that Teton will have, as they can score, and they can score quickly. We saw that on their first drive. They went right down the field. Shotgun here for Fine. He's got receiver up top and one to his right. He's going to go run it on the ground right side. He's got the first down and more. He's inside the 10-yard line.
Keeper,
again, it's Joker Joyce having to make the touchdown-saving tackle for
Teton. Trojan. First down.
He was just hoping for maybe one or two. Ends up getting 11 yards down to the 10-yard line. So it'll be first and goal for Homedale. Again, the Trojans moving from left to right.
Whatever.
Ball here on the near hash for the Trojans.
And you can see the difference in the pace here with Trojans and the Teton Timberwolves. Teton hustles up to the line. Trojans get their call from the sideline and take it slow.
Fine, looking to throw left side. Finally gets it on a screen pass outside. And maybe 2 yards, but that's about it for Henry.
Knocked out of bounds.
Down to about the 8.
Good job by the Teton defense to drag that out. Number 4, Aiden Millard. Or 14, Aiden Millard on the tackle, just stayed home, read that play nicely, and was able to limit the damage the Trojans got there.
They give him 2 yards down to the 8-yard line, so it'll be second and goal. Clock stopped here, 5:43 to go in the first quarter. Shotgun again for Fine. He has Cuenca all alone here on the right side of the field. They'll hand it off to Marston. He cuts inside. He's down to the goal line. He'll be just short. It'll be third and goal from the 1.
Marston with the gain.
Just good blocking up in front for the Trojans there to open up that hole for Marston.
2 or 3 yard line.
There initially wasn't a lot there. Marston waited patiently for his linemen to get the blocks completed before he hit that hole and picked up some yardage.
Fine takes the snap. He'll hand it off. Marston tries to go right side. He doesn't get there. So it's going to be 4th and touchdowns with Teton. Got to trade them blow for blow. And that's what they're going to do. No personnel change. They all look back here to the sideline looking from the call. Touchdown, Homedale.
Trojans. Dylan Fine with the keeper.
So with 4:45 down the middle, and we are tied up at 7. Homedale and Teton knotted at 7 as we played about almost over half of this first quarter.
Teton 7.
Fall River Propane serves eastern Idaho from Shelley and Firth to Island Park and Teton Valley with the highest quality, hottest burning propane provider for homes and businesses. Check them out at fallriverpropane.com or call anytime at their new phone number, 833-682-3671. That's 833-682-3671. Fall River Propane, experience the difference.
You know, we could use a little propane out
we
here.
Could.
It's starting to get chilly.
Well, I joked with you. I think I sent you a text message earlier this week and said, I feel like I've spent it's always on Saturday here. I don't know when's the last time they played one that was on the other day of the week.
Yeah.
It'll be 1st and 10.
And you know that
Teton on the 20.
That's nice to do if you're the traveling team. Teton had to make a trek over here. It's nice to have to make that trek Saturday morning rather than Friday afternoon, missing school. And
so a touchback here. Jack Nelson will start on the 20-yard line. He waits for the shotgun snap. Hoosevelt to his left, and he'll hand it off to Hoosevelt right side. Hoosevelt trying to get the edge. He's still behind the line of scrimmage. Finally squirts through, picks up maybe 3 yards down to the 23-yard line up the right side, but that's it.
Yeah, Brody White on the tackle. Good job there, White, to stay home on his D-line, playing from the D-end position and not giving Hoosevelt any place to run.
Second down, 2nd and 7 here for Teton. 4:20 to go. They'll hand it off up the middle this time to Joyce, and nowhere to go.
Brody White with another stop.
And Brody White on the tackle.
I don't think
call his name all day today.
Yeah, White coming into this game, one of the best defenders for Homedale.
Leads the team in tackle.
Nelson comes out. He hands it off to Hoosevelt right side. Hoosevelt gets a block, and he's got a first down. He's down to the 35-yard.
They're pinning his defender to the sideline and letting Hoosevelt find some room to run on the edge.
Shotgun again. Hoosevelt at the top of the formation. Joyce to the right of Nelson. Nelson back to pass, and he has to step up under pressure. He's got some room to run, and he's close to the sticks. He might have a first down. If he doesn't, he's just short. I think he got the first down across the 45.
Jack Nelson, tackled by Brody White.
Jack
White again on the tackle.
Nelson, he can carry the ball. He's averaging 7.5 yards per carry on the ground as the quarterback. Twin receivers to either side this time. They'll hand it off to Joyce. Joyce into the second level. Joyce down the sideline. He's at the 30 and brought down at the 27.
Number 19, Jack Joyce with the run.
Joyce just waited for that hole to open, and when it did, he exploded through it. Nice run by Joyce to get the first down on the plus side of the field.
Teton, one of the few teams in the state that you'll see pretty much a 3,000-yard passer, a 1,000-yard receiver, and a 1,000-yard rusher. Here's a pitch outside to Hoosevelt. Hoosevelt cuts in. Hoosevelt, he's off to the races. Hoosevelt into the second level, touchdown.
Number 12.
On the option, he goes 30 yards.
29-yard run where he got away from 3 tacklers and was able to take it to the house.
So with 2:49 to go, Thomas Hoosevelt goes 30 yards on the ground. They're going to go for 2 here. Nelson back to pass. They go across the middle, and it's deflected and caught. 2 different Homedale defenders knocked the ball up into the air, and somehow it found to the hands of Jack Joyce, just standing there waiting for it. He wasn't the intended receiver, but he comes down with it.
Right place at Park, great for families, kids, youth groups. Everyone will have a fun time at Eastern Idaho's newest tubing adventure. Franklin Building Supply is a proud supporter of local student athletes and all the building professionals of Eastern Idaho. Their friendly and knowledgeable team is ready to help make your project a success from start to finish. Franklin Building Supply in Pocatello, worth the trip.
Thanks to all our local sponsors here today, helping us get this game to you live and free wherever you might be. So Teton will set to kick this one off. Here's the boot. This one, an end-over-end kick. It's going to be caught shy of the 10-yard line around the 12. Lamelli with it. Lamelli's got some room. He cuts across the 30 and goes down right there at the 30.
Number 2, Danny Lamelli.
And that's it. So another good.
Teton just scored with a 2-point conversion to take this 15-7 lead with 2:40 left to go in the opening quarter of play.
So a gutsy decision on the conversion attempt for Teton. They go for 2, and it looks like a disaster, and then all of a sudden it's not, as the ball finds its way into the hands of Jack Joyce. And all of a sudden they are in a position where they can't trail no matter what Teton or Homedale does on this drive. 1st and 10 for the Trojans, bunch formation, everybody in there. Marston gets the handoff left side. Marston, he's across the 35, he's across the 40, and a first down.
Andrew Marston
right there just put his hand on the middle of the back of his lead blocker and just followed that.
You go this way. So 11 yards on 1st down. And again, Homedale starts out the same way they did last time, a big pickup on 1st and 10. And they do it here. Fine, he's going to roll right. Fine's got some room up the middle. Fine, he thinks he's got a first down too, down to the 49 of Teton. And I think he's actually maybe half a yard short. They're going to call it, we'll just say 1. 2nd and 1 here for Homedale as they look back to the sideline. And this is something Teton, they're like, what are you guys doing? What is this looking back to the sideline business? Yeah. We just go.
We're not familiar with this mode of play.
Offset pistol formation here. Here's a handoff inside. No, they fake it. Going deep down the field and over the outstretched hands of Lamelli. Fine, almost able to complete that. Maybe just a yard in front of Lamelli. It would have been a touchdown.
Yeah, Lamelli had about 4 yards on the defender and would still be running had that been just a little bit lighter on the throw.
Was able to get through everybody. Lamelli, 5'6", definitely not the tallest guy out there, but was able to use those shifty feet and get open. Just the pass not there. Pistol formation again. Fine gets the snap. He'll hand it off, and flags fly on 3rd and short.
Yep.
And what makes an easy decision to just run the ball up the gut now turns into a 3rd and 6. And that's what I like the call, the previous play. It's 2nd and 1. Yeah. You can take a shot and know that that's just 3rd and 1. But then when something like this happens, now it comes back to bite you.
Yeah, it changes everything now, and Homedale's in a position where
Homedale moving from left to right. The Trojans in the all red uniforms, red helmets, red jerseys, red pants. Teton in the all whites, white jerseys, white pants with the maroon card, and that's it. It's going to be 4th down, 4th and 5 here. Now a decision for Homedale to make. Do you go for it and give? Teton has gone on 2 straight 80-yard drives, almost like a hot knife through butter, and Homedale going to go for it, finding the shotgun. 2 receivers here to the near side, 2 to the left. No one back there with Fine. 45 seconds to go in the quarter. Fine takes the snap, and he's just going to do a punt, and it's blocked. He did a short punt, and it got blocked. He was in the shotgun, maybe 5 yards, not a deep shotgun snap, just a normal, and he goes for the quick punt, and it gets blocked. It goes forward and out of bounds at about the 35, we're going to say 33-yard line.
Yeah, Garrett Toom was celebrating like he got a piece of it there from the defensive line. So good field position now for the Timberwolves as they look to extend this to a 2-possession lead.
Toom, one of the best defenders for Teton, 47 tackles on the season, 7 of those for a loss for the Timberwolves. So 1st and 10 here for Teton. They take over on the 33-yard line. They'll hand it off inside, this time to Joyce, and Joyce rumbles forward down to the 40-yard line, a pickup of about 7. It'll be 2nd down and 3, 25
Joyce.
seconds to go.
Gain of about 7.
So with the way Teton plays, 25 seconds could be about another 3 plays.
3 drives, Clay. Don't be so conservative. Here's a handoff inside. Joyce again plowing forward, and he's got to the sticks and a 1st down.
Bottom with it.
And no indication.
Yeah, they just indicated 1st down for Timberwolves.
So the fumble didn't count, or he was down, and this is probably going to take us to the end of the quarter. There it is, 0 on the board. So after 1, it's 15-7. Teton leads it here on the road in Homedale. RST Inc. has been providing superior transportation services to Idaho's food processing, agricultural, and construction industries since 1974. Their fleet of 36 late model fuel-efficient trucks and refrigerated trailers is currently serving the West, Midwest, and Southeast with timely, cost-effective transportation. Their specialized fleet of heavy-duty trucks, trailers, and experienced drivers is capable of moving structures and equipment of just about any size and weight. Owned and operated by 3 generations of Homedale graduates, RST Inc. proudly supports Homedale athletics. Go Trojans! There's no replacement for quality and experience, and that's what Advanced Dairy Construction brings to every project it sets out on. Just like the Homedale Trojans, Advanced Dairy Construction works hard to get it right the first time, and that's why they have the reputation that makes them the first to call when the dairy industry is looking to build, remodel, or repair. Call the team at Advanced Dairy Construction to schedule your winter maintenance and renovation projects now. Advanced Dairy Construction, helping to build Idaho's dairy industry. All of us at Advanced Dairy Construction wish the Homedale Trojans good luck in today's game.
They could use a little luck right now to somehow slow down this Teton offense.
We flip into the field. The Timberwolves will move from left to right now. Nelson keeps it himself up the middle, and about the shortest gain of the day there for Teton. Nelson gets down to the 47-yard line. A pickup of 3. It'll be 2nd down and 7 for Teton.
And again, Brody White in on the tackle.
Nelson comes back to the line here. He goes up under center. Now he'll back up. 3 receivers to the left side of the formation. Joyce to the right of Nelson. Nelson looks left, and he gets it to Hoosevelt on screen. Hoosevelt cuts inside. He's got a 1st down and more, and that right there is why he goes down to the 40-yard line. He is so dangerous. He caught it, and it's 0 to 60 in a snap.
Yeah.
It's not, all right, I'm going to run 3 or 4 yards and get going. He caught it standing still, and then he turned and bolted down the field.
And he caught it in traffic, too, and was still able to pick up a 1st down.
1st down to the 40-yard line. And Nelson drops the ball, and he rolls left. He's going to keep it in tons of room for Jack Nelson. He's across the 20, down to about the 17-yard line. What was a busted play turns into a huge gain for Teton.
They've slowed down a little bit.
10:50 to go here in the 2nd quarter. Nelson's in the shotgun. 3 receivers left side, 1 here to the near side. Nelson, he's looking down the right side, wants to throw it, nothing there. He cuts it back inside on the feet, and he cuts it inside, throws it to Hoosevelt. Hoosevelt inside is down inside the 5-yard line. pick up a 15 and 1st and goal coming here now.
And inside the 5, it looks like about the 4-yard line is where they're going to spot it.
First down for the Timberwolves.
What did I
good
just
job there? That was our ads.
No, that was my stat sheet.
Oh,
so,
was it? Oh,
well,
okay.
that's great.
You didn't need it anyway.
And they go inside on that run and pick up a couple down to about the 2-yard line.
Just comes up short of the goal line. Brings up 2nd and
so
goal.
So 2nd and goal. 2nd and goal here for Homedale, or for Teton, excuse me. Right Timberwolves knocking on the door right at the 1-yard line. Nelson takes the snap. He'll keep it himself left side. Goes untouched into the end zone.
Touchdown, Timberwolves.
And they add to their lead.
Nelson with the touchdown.
Nelson punches it in from 1 yard out. And all of a sudden, it's 21-7 with the extra point pending.
And Nelson faked the handoff there to number 19, Jack Joyce. And the defense bit. Nelson just walked it into the end zone from a yard out.
So they line up, and they're going to kick the extra point this time. The kick is up, the kick is through, and it's good. 22
after is good.
to 7, Teton on top.
And a position Homedale have not found themselves in all season. That's trailing here with 9:53 left to go in the half.
22-7 the score. And the Trojans have got to find some sort of comeback here. Hey, thanks, man. Appreciate that. We did lose one of these, and this nice young man got it for us.
Future broadcaster for IdahoSports.com.
That's right. For over 50 years, Overhead Door Company of Nampa has been serving the Western Treasure Valley and surrounding communities. Since 1961, homeowners, contractors, businesses, and everyone else in between has relied on Overhead Door Company for all aspects of garage door installation, repair service, and others. Overhead Door is a proud supporter of all the area athletes here in the Treasure Valley. I know there's an Overhead Door over in eastern Idaho, too. I'm sure they're proud of their athletes, too.
Both sides of the state proud of what their guys are doing.
Teton set to boot this one away. 9:53 to go here in the second quarter. Teton on top, 22-7. Here comes the end-over-end kick. It's caught at about the 12-yard line by Lamelli. Lamelli down the near sideline. Lamelli makes one man miss and goes out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Again, Lamelli has been able to get 20 to 30 yards every kickoff return so far. Homedale's had good field position, and really their only mistake was getting stopped. You know, you go back to the last drive where they didn't convert. They had to punt. They had a 3rd and 1. And then a false start really threw everything off.
Then they went for it on 4th down, were stopped by the Teton defense, and that allowed Teton to march down the field and score, put them up by 18.
So the Trojans looking for an answer here. Again, they will get the ball to start the second half, so that's something to keep in the back of your mind here. Finding the shotgun. He will keep it himself. He rolls right, looking to throw. He's got a man open across the middle. It's caught and walloped. Absolutely drilled across the middle. You could see that coming.
That was Aiden Millard there that just blew Carson out of his cleats, and Carson is still down.
And it was a completely clean hit. He wrapped him up, just absolutely drilled him. It's one of those, the pass was a little bit behind. If the pass is in front of the receiver, Carson probably catches that and picks up a couple yards, but he kind of had to change the direction of his body, and that allowed Teton to just absolutely lay a lick on it.
And that'll just knock the wind out of your sails right there.
It was going to be a 1st down.
Yeah.
And just a huge hit.
But as you said, it was a clean hit. Just squared him up and pile drove him into the dirt.
Right in the chest. Just nothing malicious about it. So it's going to be 2nd down and 10 here for the Trojans. They get the call from the sideline. He looks to be okay. He got up. It was probably just you get up and you say, all right, where am I? What's going on here?
Why can't I breathe?
2nd down, finding the shotgun. He has Marston to his right, brings a man in motion. And here's the snap. He's going to roll right. He's got some blockers and some room down the right side. One man to beat, and he gets across midfield down to the 47. 1st down, Homedale.
And the right tackle did a fantastic job of stealing off that defensive end and giving Fine plenty of room to run. Just a great job blocking there by this Homedale offense.
Everybody was over here on the left side for Teton, and Fine went right. There was no blocker, and there was nobody really over there except the back with him, and he gets up there, lays a good block, and able to pick up a first down. 1st and 10, 9:11 to go here in the second quarter. Ball on the far hash for the Trojans. 2 receivers near side. They'll bring a man in motion across from the near side to the far. Finding the shotgun, gets the snap. He'll hand it off to Marston, left side. Marston looks for a block. He gets it. He's across the 40 and down to the 36-yard line up the left side. And another first down for Homedale.
That was a great block by Mario Cuellar right there.
Good enough for a
And
Trojan.
open up that hole for Marston.
Down.
You know, we don't give enough love to these offensive linemen sometimes when they do great things, but Cuellar right there absolutely blew his defender out of his shoes.
And, yeah, there's nothing that's going to go in the stat book as anything. Yeah. You know, you're not going to see anything.
But it's pretty on film.
It is nice, a nice block there, and a big first down for the Trojans. So 1st and 10, 8:29 to go here in the second quarter. Again, the winner of this game will head to the state championship. It'll be against Sugar Salem. It'll be at Holt Arena. We just don't know what day and what time. Fine goes deep right side. He's got a man open. It's caught at the 20, 10, 5. Touchdown, Homedale.
Touchdown, Trojans.
That was caught on the swing pass by number 9, Luke Henry. And Henry goes 36 yards into the end zone.
Yeah, great job there. Fine just faked that handoff. That froze the entire defense, and Henry was able to get behind and just take it to the house.
So will Homedale chase the 2 right here? It looks like they
won't.
They
have the place kicker out there.
The T was just rolling all the way to the other side of the field. They finally get it. Lucas Hall is going to kick this one. 6'4" kicker. How about that? Lucas Hall, that one up, and it's good.
And the point after
it's always hard to tell from this angle if it went through or not. I didn't want to jump the gun. 22-14, 8:12 to go here in the second quarter. When Farm Bureau Insurance says it covers Idaho, it really means it covers Idaho. Farm Bureau Insurance has 48 offices throughout Idaho, including your local branch in Homedale, to take care of farm and ranch customers statewide. Farm Bureau handles auto, RV, home, ranch, and life, and even business insurance. Stop in at 15 East Wyoming in Homedale or call 337-4041 for a free insurance quote today. Wayne Hungate and Dave Saragino at the Homedale Farm Bureau Insurance Branch are proud to support Homedale Athletics. Owyhee Sand and Gravel in Homedale is the place to go when you need bulk materials for your next home or job project. They offer convenient delivery of your bulk order, or you can go pick it up yourself at 2085 River Road, just on the west side of town. From dirt and sandal to gravel, Owyhee Sand and Gravel surely has what you need to make your yard even better than the Joneses next door. This kickoff dies at the 15 and finally picked up by Hoosevelt, and Hoosevelt's across the 20 down to the 25 before scooting out of bounds at the 23-yard line.
It'll be 1st and 10.
So the best starting field position here for Teton at the
Timberwolves on the
28-yard line.
Yeah, everything else has been through the end zone and been a touchback.
Yeah, there's a little bit of wind here, and that was into the wind. And just got up there and kind of stuck up there in the breeze.
So I will say, we hadn't talked about it. If you hear the speakers that are loud, it is loud. We are in the stands, literally right behind the speaker. It is right above our heads.
Sitting in the home side, who's been quiet, a little quieter than I think they normally would be.
Oh, yes. So 1st and 10 here for Teton. Throw left side to Hoosevelt. Hoosevelt has it in the backfield. Hoosevelt, and he's just so fast, and he's got a first down and more shy of the 40-yard line. He'll go down at the 39. Again, he catches it behind the line of scrimmage and just wastes no time getting downfield.
Yeah, Oakland Carson had to make the tackle there from his safety position. And anytime a receiver can get that deep, you know that they're picking up good yardage.
Here's a run left side by Joyce. Joyce into the second level. He's got a first down and more down to the 45-yard line. In this offense, I was there last week against Buell. They struggled early in that game to score points. They ended up getting it together, but this offense is playing at a different level right now for Teton.
Yeah, 3 for 3 on their drives for touchdowns so far.
Here's a handoff to Roosevelt left side. He's across the 40. He's got another first down for Teton down at the 34-yard line of Homedale.
With another first down run.
3 runs, 3 first downs, and Teton on a roll right now.
And they waste no time getting back to the line of scrimmage. Nelson in the shotgun, and I think Homedale wants to take a timeout here. Homedale wants to talk about it.
Timeout, Homedale.
As they are pedaling backwards right now. Matison's Hawaii Motor Sales in Homedale is your place to go for all your car maintenance needs. They offer routine services like full-service lube, oil, and filter, as well as general repairs, brakes, and AC services. No matter the reason for the visit, they make sure you are driving away safely with their 21-point inspection on every visit. Matison's Hawaii Motor Sales also offers bulk fuel deliveries, including on- and off-road diesel, ethanol, and non-ethanol gas, and even home heating oil. For anything your vehicle needs, Matison's Hawaii Motor Sales has you covered. Also, Matison's Napa Auto Parts in Homedale. They've been locally owned and operated since 1977. They have everything in stock, including auto parts, tools, and equipment, along with many other items for heavy-duty trucks, marine, and farming equipment. Matison's Napa Auto Parts in Homedale is a proud supporter of Trojan Athletics. Good luck this weekend. Finally, with over 26 years of experience, Tony Wade with Farmer Insurance has the knowledge and experience to help you get the coverage you need for your auto, home, life, or business. Call him at 354-8281 to get a straightforward and personalized quote. Tony Wade, proud to support the Teton Timberwolves. So 1st and 10 here for Teton. 3 receivers left side for Nelson. Nelson will keep it. He goes right side and almost intercepted. It's knocked away by number 1.
Rafael Cuenca there
for number 32,
defense.
Tyson Brown.
Great job. He jumped that route, and like you said, nearly had the interception.
And Cuenca jumped the route and knocked it away from Brown. 2nd down, 2nd and 10 here for Teton. Nelson takes the snap back right side to Roosevelt this time. Roosevelt again gets around one defender, picked up a great block from Tyson Brown. But for Roosevelt, only picking up 5 yards, that seems like a good win if you're Homedale.
That's a victory for the Homedale defense right there.
22-14, 6:50 to go here in the 2nd quarter. Teton moving from left to right.
Let's make some noise.
Ball in the middle of the field here at the 30-yard line. Crowd comes alive for Homedale. 3rd and 5. Nelson takes the snap, rolls right on the option. He'll pitch it and close to the sticks.
Looks like they're going to mark him just short.
Joyce needed, he needed the 24. He got to the 25, so 4th and about half a yard here for Teton. And it's going to be Roosevelt in the backfield. It's going to be a direct snap. Everybody on the line, even Jack Nelson, the quarterback right now. Roosevelt waits for the snap. He gets it. Homedale gets in the backfield, but Roosevelt is able to get that yard. He gets 2 out of it and gets across the sticks for a first down.
Yeah, all you needed was a yard. You picked up 3 right there. Good job by Roosevelt to run patiently in a wildcat formation there.
Looked like McCoy Swallow got some pressure in the backfield for Homedale, but wasn't able to catch up to Roosevelt. So 1st and 10, Teton. Nelson will bring Roosevelt in motion. Nelson looking to throw. He's got a man across the middle of the field. It goes up. It's incomplete. Intended for Tyson Brown in the end zone. Incomplete.
Number 32.
And again, Cuenca there on coverage. Good coverage by Cuenca.
Cuenca has been all over Brown on this drive. 2 attempts to Brown, 2 incompletions off the hands of Cuenca. So 2nd down, 2nd and 10, 5:57 to go here in the 2nd quarter. Teton with the ball here on the near hash at the 23-yard line.
Homedale just has to find somebody else to beat him other than Roosevelt. If you're going to lose, don't let it beat it because the number 12 had a breakout game.
Here's a handoff to Joyce right side, and he's going to go down. Only picks up about a yard, and it's going to be 3rd and 9. And like you said, Clay, I think if you're Homedale, you let anybody else beat you except for Thomas Roosevelt right now.
Absolutely.
For the Timberwolves.
That's not to say that Jack Joyce can't rip off a long run. We've seen him run the ball well, but right now it's Roosevelt that's causing all the problems.
Yes, it is. And Homedale has had no answer for him so far.
And now here comes the crowd for Homedale. 3rd and 10, they'll call it. Nelson in the shotgun. He has Joyce to his left. He brings Roosevelt across the formation in motion. Nelson back to pass, looking left side, goes across the middle. It's caught by Brown in the middle of the field. Brown has a first down and more down to the 5-yard line. Brown just found a pocket right in the middle of the field. Everybody was looking for Roosevelt. Nelson goes in the middle and a first down.
Yeah, just found a soft spot in that zone and was able to just sit down and wait for the pass to reach him.
So first and goal now here for Teton. Roosevelt gets it on the direct snap. He gets into the end zone, but a flag is going to come out. It's probably going to come back 10 more yards. Well, it's just a 5-yard. It's a false start. But this will move the Timberwolves back a couple of yards, back around the 10-yard line.
I think they got him for an illegal formation there.
First down.
Rather than the false start. They had too many men in the backfield on that play.
I hate when the motion is the same by the official and there's no mic. I'm like, well, what was it? You know, at council a couple weeks ago, they had a microphone on the ref at council of all places. It was great. So first and goal, we'll replay the down. Twin receivers to either side this time. Nelson in the shotgun. Nelson rolls left. He's going to keep it himself, and he gets wrapped up after a gain of about 5 down to the 5-yard line.
Number 3, Nelson with the run, brought down by
22-14, 4:25 to go in the second quarter.
Goal from the 5.
Teton leads it, ball at the 5-yard line for the Timberwolves, knocking on the door of another score.
If you're Homedale here, keep them out of the end zone and then be able to turn the next drive into a touchdown.
Here's the snap. Joyce gets it, and he goes forward. Not much there on the left side of the field. Gets maybe 2 yards down to the 3. Like you said, here, if Homedale can get a stop and keep it at just 3, it'll be a 10-point game. You get the ball, you go down the field and score. You get it to start the half. That would be an ideal position for Homedale.
But they have to stop Teton here. They're knocking on the doorstep again.
3 receivers here to the near side for Nelson. Roosevelt to his left, and a timeout is going to be called. I believe Teton is going to take this. So timeout called by Teton.
Timeout, Teton.
This is a critical point in this game if you're Teton and Homedale, even if you're Homedale, right? And let's say Teton scores here. You're going to go down 2 touchdowns. You get the ball. There's 3:40 to go in the second quarter. If you can put together a drive and score, you get the ball to start the third quarter.
Yeah.
You're going to have a chance to go down the field as well and tie this thing up. Now, if you can get a stop here, force a turnover, have them kick a field goal, and it's only an 11-point game with the field goal, all of a sudden you can take the lead at the beginning of the second half.
Absolutely, but the big thing here is to get this stop right now. And if we've seen anything, this is 4-down territory for Teton.
Yeah, I would assume we'll see them go for it. Again, their kicker is not on the roster today. It's number 16, and then when I got the roster last week,
Oswaldo Chavez.
Oh, it is Walt Chavez. Okay, he's listed as 17 on mine. But Chavez, just a junior. Teton, here we go. 3rd down, 3rd and goal from about the 3-yard line. Nelson, he'll go reverse to Roosevelt, goes left side. Roosevelt is into the end zone. Touchdown, Teton.
Touchdown, Teton.
Roosevelt was lined up close to the line and goes reverse on the opposite side, and he sneaks into the left corner of the end zone. Touchdown, Timberwolves.
So 2 running touchdowns now for Roosevelt. 29-yard run in the first quarter, and now this 3-yard run here.
Chavez for the point after.
Well, Chavez will come in to kick the extra point. No going for it this time. They do have that in their back pocket right now. The extra point is up, and that one is good. So a 3-yard run.
So 29-14 with 3.5 left to go in the half.
4 left in the half. Teton 29.
But
Homedale
again,
14.
we've talked about it. Homedale can go down, score here, and get the ball back to start the second half and score again. This is essentially a 0-0 game again.
Yes, you're still in a good spot right here. In a spot to get something, and really, you look at the scoreboard and you're like, man, Teton's really owning this game, but the difference is really a false start penalty on 3rd and 1.
Yeah.
And that forced Homedale into a position where they had to punt. The punt gets tipped, and it rolls forward, and Teton just is, there's nothing showing us right now that they're not going to be stopped going down the field. They are just scoring at will right now.
Yeah, they're 4 for 4 on their drives this half.
And Homedale just did not score on their one of their drives. They've only had 3 drives, and one of them failed. And that's really the only difference. They're 2 for 3. Homedale is 4 for 4. Teton 4 for 4. Chavez will kick this one away from left to right. Good kick. This one all the way back at the goal line. It's taken there by Lamelli. Lamelli goes up the right hash. Lamelli's got some room across the 20, and he's down to the 30-yard line. Another 30-yard return. And Lamelli has kept the Homedale Trojans out of bad situations on kickoffs all afternoon long.
Yeah, just great job on special teams play so far by Lamelli in this kickoff team for the Trojans.
I have to look at the stat book, but I don't know if Homedale allowed 29 points in their last 3 or 4 games combined.
Yeah.
Clay. They gave up 14 to Weiser, and one of those was a pick 6. Really only gave up 7. Outside of that, last week they shut out Snake River.
28-0.
I believe the week before they played Fruit. We'll look it up here at halftime. 3:27 to go here in the second quarter. Fine in the shotgun. Fine gets the snap. He'll hand it off left side. Some room to run. Lots of room here for Homedale. Across the 45 down to midfield. Great run by the back there. That time it's Martell.
Chance Martell.
Yeah, Chance Martell there on just the
underneath
handoff.
First down.
He came from right to left, took that, and just showed off his speed.
And we've got whistles blowing. A timeout is going to be called here by Teton. So interesting timeout there by the Timberwolves.
Yeah, that is an interesting timeout to be taking.
They might want the ball back, Clay. They might say, hey, just let him go. Let's get the ball back. And we want that one more possession. Here is both the offenses are clicking. Again, really the only difference is Homedale had a 3rd and 1. They had a false start and had to go 3rd and 6. Did not convert and had to punt. The punt was partially blocked. And then Teton does what Teton does. They go down the field and score without any really resistance at all. 29-14, 3:15 to go here in the first half. Homedale has the ball at their own 49-yard line here on the near hash. The Trojans moving from right to left. Again, a trip to the state championship game on the line. Sugar Salem awaits. The Diggers have won 4 of the past 5 state championships. All 4 of those have come against Homedale. The one time they didn't win was against Weiser when the Wolverines made a goal line stop in overtime to win the state championship. 1st and 10, Fine in the shotgun, offset pistol formation. They'll hand it off inside, and not much room to run that time for Marston. Maybe 3.
Oh, he kept his legs
4.
running. He picked up about 5 yards there.
They give him I think a poor spot, only at the 47.
Yeah, he got up closer to the 45.
Yeah, I thought he was further down there. Oh, look at this. Yeah, so they shut out Snake River. They only gave up 7 to McCall Donnelly the week before that, 0 to Fruitland. And outside of that, they gave up 35 points to Sandpoint. Outside of that, no one scored more than 14 against them.
Thank you very much. Fan in the
We
stands
got
helping us out.
Quick stat. Here's a throw by Fine. It's caught at the 35. No, incomplete. It's dropped by Carson.
Carson had it there, just didn't look the ball all the way into his hands before he started going upfield.
So Homedale, the only time they gave up more than 14 points in a game was when they gave up 35 to Sandpoint in a win. And Sandpoint's a 4A team that made it to the quarterfinals at 4A. So it's not like that was they said they won the game.
Yeah.
Playing up a level, and that's something they've done the last few years is played. They beat Emmett a couple of years ago when Emmett went to the state championship at 4A. I think they beat Sandpoint 2 years in a row. So now it's 3rd and 5 here for Homedale. No one back with Fine. Fine rolls right, quick pass to the right side. They've got the first down. It's complete down to the 35-yard line. That's Luke Henry on the catch.
And Henry was able to get out of bounds too, so stop the clock and save these timeouts.
So Homedale gets the first down. As the ball now on the 36-yard line here for the Trojans. Clock is stopped at 2:25 after he rolled out of bounds there.
Trojans taking their time getting this play call in, just catching their breath a little bit.
Now, Teton did get beat pretty handily by Sugar when they played a couple weeks ago, but Sugar did not score in the second half of that game. The Teton defense kind of figured it out as they went along. Fine in the shotgun, Fine looking to throw. He's going to keep it right side on the ground. He's going to pick up a first down and more into the second level at the 10, down to the 5-yard line. They'll mark him out at the 7. Huge run by Fine, picks up almost 30 yards on the ground.
And he's taking advantage of that right-hand side of the defense all day today so far. There's something about that right side where the blockers for the Homedale line are just dominating that edge.
There's been a couple times where nobody's even been over there for Teton, and that time, again, nobody over there, and Fine finds it, goes right, picks up a first down, 2:16 to go. Is there such thing as scoring too fast? That might
possibly, yes.
They're getting out of bounds too much. They need to eat up some clock because 2:16 to go. Teton is licking their chops for another chance at it as well. First and goal here for Homedale, ball on the 7-yard line. Hand off to Marston, and he gets down to the 5-yard line, and that's it.
With the carry. Short gain. It'll be second and goal.
Yeah, just second and goal now from the 5. I was seeing if Teton was going to call a timeout here. They're not.
And they've got 1 left. They've used 2, and Homedale is they are gonna milk this as far as they can.
Absolutely, without doubt.
1:50 on the clock and rolling here as the whole Homedale team looks back at the sideline, getting the call. Now they'll come up to the line. 2 receivers to the left side, 1 up top in the pistol formation for Fine. They'll bring a man in motion across. He'll go back out to the outside. Fine rolls light. It's open, and it's deflected. What a deflection on defense. And guess who? Thomas Roosevelt.
Pass is incomplete.
Because they had Luke Henry wide open there. He faked his defender on the motion down and was wide open in the end zone. But Roosevelt getting a big paw up there to knock that out of the air.
Yeah, Nelson was the receiver on the far side. He came in the motion, came into the inside of the formation, and then stopped and cut back out. And as he was going back out, Fine got the snap, and he rolled in the end zone. He was, like you said, Clay, he was open there. And Roosevelt just somehow, he does do the high jump in track, and he was able to jump up high enough and knock that one down. Now it's 3rd and goal, 1:27 to go. Now Homedale's got to get something going here. Fine under center this time, and whistles blow, and a flag is down.
Oh, delay a game.
They did not get the snap off in time, so now it's 3rd and goal from about the 10-yard line.
Another big penalty there. They're going to back him up to the 12.
So another big penalty on a 3rd down play for Homedale. Definitely changes the dynamic of the play here for the Trojans. You would think that this is 4-down territory with the score in this position of the game.
Oh, absolutely. You know, if nothing else, if you're not able to score, you at least pin Teton deep in their own territory with only 1 timeout left.
Fine in the shotgun. Twin receivers right side. He rolls to that right side. He's got a man open left. Hits Henry. Henry catches it at the 7. 1 man to beat. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Homedale. Great play design. Everybody went right. And Henry rolled out to the left side, caught it around the 7-yard line, and goes into the end zone.
And that is Henry's 2nd touchdown reception this quarter, and a big score there for this Trojan team.
1:19 to go till the half.
Lucas Hall back for the PAT.
So here comes the extra point, and Homedale subbing some personnel very late here. Finally getting off the field. Here comes the extra point. It's up, and it's good.
The point after is good.
29-21. 1:19 to go here in the second half, or the first half, excuse me, second quarter. And now if you're Teton, you've got 1 timeout and 1:19 on the clock, and you know they are coming out here and trying to get this.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Because if they can go up 2 scores, somewhere they will have to make a mistake in the second half to lose the game.
Absolutely.
They will have to make a mistake on offense, either not scoring the ball, turning it over, whatever it may be. But right now, if they don't, Homedale can come back and tie it, and it'll just be blow for blow like it's been.
And that would make for what an unbelievable second half that would be.
It's been a great first half here. Again, we said it a couple times. The only difference is that
3rd and 1 that became a 3rd and 6.
And the blocked punt. Mistakes sometimes, or turnovers, whatever you want to call them, can make or break a game. And right now, it's making the lead here for Teton. Homedale set to kick this one away. And great kick here. This one booming down. It's going to die at the 10-yard line. Roosevelt picks it up at the 13. Roosevelt, he dances around. He goes out of bounds at the 25-yard line.
Return. It'll be 1st and 10, Teton.
Got spun around there.
Yeah, number 42, Cade Hall there. Kind of took him for a ride at the end.
I think it was momentum, and he was like, I don't want to throw you down, so I'm going to hold on to you, so I don't. So the ball's going to be at the 20. They're going to mark it at the 27-yard line. So 73 yards to the end zone for Teton and 73 seconds to do it. It's a yard a second. That worked out well.
And they have all the weapons to do it.
Let's go defense!
The guy to keep your eye on, of course, is Thomas Roosevelt. Roosevelt lines up in the backfield this time to the right of Nelson. Twin receivers to either side in close. Roosevelt now outside. He'll go left side. Nelson back to pass. Nelson looks. He's going to go deep across the middle, and it's almost intercepted. Intended for Ty Brown and knocked away by Cuenca again.
And if Cuenca gets his head around quicker on that, he intercepts that ball. He turned around late and was able to knock it away instead of picking it off.
He got 2 hands on it,
yeah.
But just like you said, not enough visual reaction time to say, I need to catch this thing. It was a turnaround. Oh, there's the ball, and not able to do it. So now it's 2nd and 10. Nelson in the shotgun. They'll hand it off to Roosevelt right side, and Roosevelt gets nothing. He stopped after a gain of 2, and now I wonder if Homedale will take a timeout.
Little or no gain.
Nope, they're not going to. Well, somebody is.
Yeah, I think Homedale's taking it.
And Coach Holtry's arguing that there should be more time on the clock, and he might get it.
Because you would think he wouldn't have waited 5 seconds and said,
No.
I'll call it now. You would think he called that earlier. Let's see. 5-5. So they're going to add 3 seconds back onto the clock. 55 seconds to go. 29-21. Teton leads Homedale. This is only the first half. This is an entertaining first half of play.
Lining up to burn this place down.
And if Homedale can get a stop right here and get the ball back and at least get 3, that would be a huge win for the Trojans. Teton doesn't need to score here. Scoring would obviously be great, but if they can get a first down and not give the ball back, that would also be a win for them. But Homedale, again, will receive the opening kickoff as we go into the second half. So the ball is on the 29-yard line. It's 3rd and 8 for Teton. Teton moving left to right, ball right in the middle of the field. And the teams come back out. Teton in the all-whites, Homedale in the all-reds. Jack Nelson in the shotgun. He's got Jack Joyce to his left, twin receivers to either side of the formation. Waits the snap, there it is. Nelson looking to throw left side, and it's knocked away. And guess who's in there on the deflection? It's Cuenca again on Ty Brown. 4th down.
That's going to force Teton into the punt.
For the Timberwolves.
51 seconds to go, and Homedale's going to get good field position out of this, and they still have a timeout in their back pocket.
And again, any scoring for Homedale here would be great, but Teton's coming up.
This is a strange punt formation. They only have 3 men on the line. Now they bring everybody in, and Jack Nelson's going back to kick. It just smells dangerous, though, right now. So Nelson waits the snap. There it is. He'll boot this one away. Low kick. It's going to bounce at the 42. Still rolling down to the 35. Finally picked up by Henry. Henry down the right sideline. He's got room across the 40, down out of bounds at about the 43.
So good field position again here for the Trojans with 40 seconds left to go in the half.
So Henry scoots out of bounds at the 42-yard line. So a 3-and-out by Teton gives Homedale now 40 seconds to try and get something done.
The first stop for the Homedale defense against this Teton offense here in the ballgame. Let's see how big that stop is.
If they're able to tie this thing up going into half, it's going to be whoever has the ball left or last in the game. So 1st and 10, Homedale again. The Trojans moving from right to left. Ball on the far hash at the 42-yard line. Finding the shotgun, one back to his left. Twin receivers here to the near side. Fine rolls left, looking to throw downfield. It's caught on the sideline and going quickly out of bounds is Cuenca, and I think he's got a first down or he's a yard shy.
Yeah, he's 2 yards short there. It's going to be 2nd down and 2, but
they don't
the ball, picked up positive yards and got out of bounds.
They're not concerned with down and distance right now. You burned 4 seconds off the clock. That was it.
Yeah.
So ball now inside Teton territory, and you have time to talk about this play now that the clock's not running.
Absolutely, and save that timeout.
49-yard line near hash mark for Homedale. Fine looking back to the sideline, finally gets the call, and this time Luke Henry in the backfield with him. He sends Henry right side. Everybody on the right side here for Homedale. Fine rolls right. He throws it. It's caught and dropped. Henry had it at the 40 and he drops it. Now all of a sudden it's 3rd and 1.
Looked upfield, did Henry right there. Thought he had some space to run and was trying to run before he looked the ball all the way into his hands.
So now 3rd and 1. Ball on the 49. They need the 48 for a first down. You got to at least get that.
Yeah.
But they definitely want more. There is a little bit of wind here. I can't really tell which direction.
It's blowing left to right, so it'll be blowing in the face of the Trojans.
So not the ideal situation for kicking a field goal.
Yeah, it's definitely blowing harder on the field than it is in the stands.
3rd down, finding the shotgun. He'll fake the pitch. They come around the right side. Room to run. Down the sideline to the 40-yard line and out of bounds is Martell. They've got a first down, 24 seconds to go.
And again, another smart play by Martell. Instead of trying to turn it upfield to pick up a few extra yards, he bulleted for the sideline to stop that clock.
And that's the misdirection. They were running what looked like an option here to the near side. Martell came underneath around to the opposite side on a reverse. Fine hands it off, and he finds a lot of room on the right side for a first down now inside the 40-yard line.
And again, it's to that right side where they've had success all day.
So 1st and 10 Trojans, 24 seconds to go. They still have that one timeout in their back pocket. Everybody in tight right now for Homedale. Here's the snap for Fine. Fine drifts back. He's under pressure. Fine. He's going to get sacked. He's sacked all the way back at the 47-yard line.
Quarterback sack.
The first sack of the day for either team.
Timeout on the field.
And that was a huge sack right there. Trying to get a number for it. Looked like number 69, Waylon Frey, on the tackle.
They're going to spot this at the 46-yard line. Homedale will have to burn that timeout. 16 seconds to go. If you complete a pass here, you've got to get out of bounds.
Yeah. Yep.
And you know, maybe there's time for 3 plays here if you're lucky. You need to pick up some chunk yards and maybe take a shot at the end zone on the final play of the half.
But the first thing you have to do is complete a pass and get out of bounds.
It's only 2nd down, so they have time. They have a couple of plays to play with here. Ball's at the 46-yard line, far hash mark for the Trojans.
But what you can't do is take another sack. If you take another sack, the half is over.
It's over. If you go down in bounds and you don't have a first down, it's probably over too. 2nd down, Fine brings a man in motion across. It's Lamelli. And Fine rolls left on the snap. Fine looking to throw right side. He's got a man open. It's caught and out of bounds. Is the receiver trying to get a number there. I believe that's 9, Henry.
Pass is complete to Henry.
So they pick up about
3rd down.
About 12 yards. It's now third and about 6.
10 seconds left to go in the half.
Maybe one more play downfield and take a shot to the end zone. Again, they've done a good job at getting out of bounds, so they've had time to look back at the sidelines and help figure out the play.
Teton dropping back in prevent defense. Two guys standing inside the 15.
Roosevelt is way back there. Trip receivers here to the left side. Fine, back to pass. Fine. Goes, no, he'll keep it himself on the ground. He's got to hurry up. 6 seconds, 5, 4, 3, and he gets out of bounds with 2 seconds on the clock. That's a heads-up play, though.
Yeah.
That's
you saw him. He peeked up at the clock to see how much time he had left and hustled his backside to get out of bounds.
It's one, though, maybe you just throw it.
Yeah.
You just throw it straight out of bounds. You were outside the box. Just get it across the line of scrimmage and save yourself a second or two. 2 seconds on the clock, 29-21. This will be the final play of the half. The ball is on the 32-yard line. It's 4th down. That's not the story of this play, though. Shotgun here, 3 receivers to the right side. They'll send everybody deep. Twins here to the left. Fine with the snap. Fine. Steps up into the pocket. He chucks it to the end zone, left side. He's got a man down there. It's knocked away, incomplete. Ty Brown was down there. He knocks it down, incomplete. And the Trojans are not able to convert on that drive. And the score remains 29-21. We're going to take a quick break and be back with the Idaho Launch halftime show right after this.
As Idahoans, we're not afraid to take risks.
All the way, all the way. Go. All the way down, all the way down.
Driving under the influence is not a risk we're willing to take. Be around to do more of what you love.
This is not what I asked for.
Once again, we have contributed to your ideal college savings program. Love, Grandma and Grandpa.
Give the gift of college savings this holiday season with Ideal, Idaho's 529 college savings program. Eventually, they'll appreciate it.
I love it. Thank you.
College costs money.
Dear Exit Strategy, all your pieces are in place. Thanks for being there when I need you most. Always Toyota SUVs. Toyota. Let's go places.
I am Kevin, and I'm from Idaho Falls. It's important for the disabled to be vaccinated because of COVID. I chose to be vaccinated because I didn't want to be sick or in the hospital. Getting the vaccination, my experience was painless and worth it. It was a very wise choice.
Former regional champ and back in training.
That's commitment.
Ow.
Oh, tough start. This is not as easy as it used to be, folks.
And she's off, obviously pushing through some pain.
Every muscle is begging her to stop. How's she doing this?
I'm not even sure she knows.
Look at her go. And stop.
Come on.
And go again.
It's literally the home stretch. Whoa.
She made it. Feel the elation.
What fuels that kind of fire?
Idaho Sports Nation, Ideal, Idaho's education savings program, is a proud partner of IdahoSports.com and an ideal way to save for college. Did you know it only takes $25 to start an Ideal 529 savings account and you get tax benefits? There is no better time than today to start saving for college expenses for you or for a loved one. Information and a full disclosure statement, including risks, terms, and conditions, can be found online. Please read carefully before investing. idsaves.org. Go save for college and go Idaho student athletes.
We're Valley-wide cooperative. For 100 years, we've been your first choice for residential and commercial propane, fuels, oils, and lubricants. We service HVAC, install water heaters, propane tanks, and accessories. And yes, we'll even deliver right where you need it. Because for us, serving is more than a job, it's a way of life. We are proud to employ your neighbors and to be a cornerstone of your community. We're Valley-wide. Yesterday, today, and tomorrow. We're here for you.
Vaping sucks you in quick, and the more you vape, the harder it is to quit. Not to mention all the chemicals and health problems. That's why thousands of teens are joining My Life, My Quit. Visit mylifemyquit.com or text Start My Quit to 36072.
Dear Detour, you asked us to measure up. So yeah, we did. When life slings you mud, sling it right back. Stay strong. Toyota Trucks.
Toyota. Let's go places.
Folks, I've got good news and bad news. Bad news? You just took that selfie with poison ivy. Good news, someone gets to use their coverage from Your Health Idaho. Quality coverage for as low as $0 a month.
We do things differently in Idaho. Sometimes we go east to find west, where muddy trails meet huckleberry smiles. Stars shine electric, and the wind smells like destiny. Sure, our traffic jams are strange, and not all our steaks are ribeyes. But wherever we go, our eyes never leave the road. Belts strapped and dreams packed, no distractions, no phones, focused. From here to there, it's who we are.
And welcome back, everybody, here to Homedale. It's halftime. Teton leads at 29-21 here in the state semifinal matchup. Welcome in to the Idaho Launch Halftime Show. Did you know current Idaho high school seniors are eligible for up to $8,000 in grant money? Apply today. Idaho Launch, support in every direction. Just a little bit more about Idaho Launch. Idaho high school seniors graduating next spring are eligible for up to $8,000 in grant money for career training and education through Idaho Launch. Funds can be used to cover the cost of apprenticeships, job training, community college, and university programs that lead to in-demand careers. Idaho Launch is a new grant program that provides students with this one-time opportunity to have 80% of the tuition and fees at an eligible institution covered, up to a maximum amount of $8,000. With approximately $70 million available for Idaho Launch, it's possible that this program will offer between 9,000 to 10,000 awards per year. Clay, you're working in schools. I think I roughly did the math. There can't be more than 13,000-ish seniors in Idaho.
Yeah.
I mean, you take into account 40% of high schools in the state are 1A and have less than 100 kids. Yeah. It's probably close to just about every senior in the state.
I was going to say you're almost guaranteed to get an award if you apply for it.
It's again, we can't promise anything, but looking at it on paper, it looks very promising. The priority deadline or window opened October 3rd. The deadline is November 30th. That's in like 2 weeks.
2 weeks. It's coming up.
I mean, it's crazy. Thanksgiving is less than 2 weeks away.
Yeah.
I don't know how that happened. But here we are.
Break is a week away. That's my goal.
Yeah.
That's my goal.
You just make it to Friday.
Yep.
Make it to Friday. To qualify, you need to be a graduate of the class of 2024 from an Idaho high school, homeschool, or GED, be an Idaho resident, be enrolled in or have applied to an eligible Idaho institution, begin enrollment by fall semester after graduation, and complete a career pathway plan at nextsteps.idaho.gov. The links to those are all over our website. Just go to the home page, click refresh. If you don't see it immediately, you'll see it there eventually. You can click right on that and go right to the website and apply today. Again, the priority deadline is November 30th, so just a couple of weeks to get that done. So be sure to check that out. Idaho Launch, support in every direction. Well, again, halftime here from Homedale, 29-21. Clay, how did we get there?
Well, man, this was two heavyweight teams just punching each other back and forth in the mouth. We started off with Brown for Teton on a 16-yard touchdown reception. That was answered by Homedale's Dylan Fine with a 1-yard touchdown run. Roosevelt answered with a 29-yard run of his own. The two-point conversion was good, and that two-point conversion could be big here in this ball game. Teton then was able to stop Homedale on the ensuing possession and took the ball down into a 1-yard run by Nelson. That was when Homedale had a 3rd and 1, but committed the false start, backed him up to 3rd and 6, could not convert the first down. Tried a little pooch kick that was partially blocked and gave Teton great field position. Luke Henry with a 36-yard touchdown catch, answered by Roosevelt again with a 3-yard touchdown run, and then a 12-yard touchdown catch by Henry. to almost end the half. There was still some time left, but Teton couldn't do anything with the ball. Turned it back over to Homedale. Homedale was knocking on the doorstep, but couldn't quite punch it in. And we are sitting here at halftime, 29-21, the Timberwolves over the Trojans.
It's still anybody's game right now, but Homedale, the difference is having the possession and not scoring. Both teams had the ball late in the half. We'll just wipe that one off the board. But the one difference is that score on the short punt / block punt, whatever you want to say there, and that 2-point conversion, like you said, Clay, that I think you're right. That could come into effect here because they're going to have to go for it at some point. Homedale will to make that up. And can they get it? Can they not? I don't know. We'll have to wait and see.
Yeah, and you know, but if you're Homedale, there's no rush to try to get that 2-point conversion back. If you can come back out here and score on this opening drive of the second half and then stop Teton, score again, that negates that 2-point play.
Right. And, you know, it'll be interesting to see if they score on this first drive, what they do, if they go for it or they wait.
And you know, we'll see how smart I am. My gut would say that they wait and try to take the points.
I think it's a good idea. You get the one and see if you can just get it back, you know, and guess we'll have to wait and see. A minute and a half on the clock here. Both teams still in their halftime discussions. It looks like, you know, some student sections have themes, and I see a bunch of students in Christmas PJs down there, so that must be the thing. Clay, are you on team listen to Christmas music yet or team not listen to Christmas music yet?
No. I'll listen to Christmas music on the 25th if I have to. That's about it.
Just on Christmas Day? That's it?
The wife, however, feels very differently.
I was flipping through the radio on my way here, and 107.9 has already started their. I don't mind. I am like, I'm okay with it. I wanted to listen to it in the car. I was like, oh sweet, but it just doesn't feel like it yet. Some years I'm like ready, but it just like there's still leaves on the trees out here.
Let Thanksgiving get here.
It's not. It's only the 11th. It's just hard because Thanksgiving is so early this year, right? It's like there's a whole week in November after Thanksgiving because the end of Thanksgiving is on a Wednesday, or November's on a Wednesday. So there's a whole extra. I had to look at the calendar right here and confirm that. Yeah, see, Thanksgiving. It's always on the fourth Thursday. Is that the rule?
Yeah.
So we have an entire week afterwards. So we have a whole week in November to have. It'll seem a lot longer this year. Yes, I'm not complaining. I don't mind it. I really don't. It just didn't seem like I was ready to listen to it this morning.
No, and I'm absolutely not ready to listen to it.
I enjoy going in the stores and seeing all the stuff and all that, but
I just must be a bah humbug then.
Yeah,
I must be a Scrooge.
He's a Grinch. Clay the Grinch Hatfield in the house. Well, both teams now have taken back to the field here, starting to get warmed up. And, of course, they add 3 minutes. Why don't you just do that to begin with?
To start with.
It happens every week.
Just do that to start with. Stop fooling us.
Last night, I was in Butte County over in Arco, and they were on the field to kick off in the second half with about 5 seconds on the clock. They were ready to go. Logos, they were out there, too, and started walking out. And I'm like, this is beautiful. Look at these teams out here coming out and starting on time, you know.
And if you're not going to do that, just put the 3 minutes up there at the beginning of halftime.
Just put them up at the start of it.
Because everybody knows it's coming.
Good crowd here today at Homedale.
Yeah, looking across, Teton traveled very well.
Trying to think, what is the drive from Driggs to here? It's about, I go to Idaho Falls a lot. My sister-in-law, they live there. It takes about 4-ish hours. I'm saying from Middleton to Idaho Falls, roughly 4 hours. Add on another 20 to Rexburg. Add on another 40. So about an hour from Idaho Falls to Driggs. So about a 5 hour, probably about a 5.5 hour drive from Driggs here. And you think that's long. I grew up in North Carolina, and I was telling somebody about long drives that people have to make. And you might hear a 5.5 hour drive in any other state and be like, geez, that's a long drive. And you say, oh no, this isn't even
this is normal.
This is not there was a lot longer drives this weekend. Like you said, Coeur d'Alene came down to play Eagle. That's about 7-ish.
In a car. It's even longer than a bus.
In a bus. Logos took 8.5 hours. American Falls went all the way up to Timberlake. Bonneville went to Sandpoint. Hagerman is welcoming Kendrick today. That's probably
I can't believe
7
Kendrick
hours.
has to travel.
That is that 1A D2 bracket is extremely funky the way it's messed up.
Dumpster fire.
It's Kendrick is a generational team having to play on the road. And did he signal a fair catch back there?
No, he kneeled down. He went down to get the ball, and his knee touched the ground.
Catches the ball with the knee down.
So the knee of Lamelli hits the ground as he squats down to pick up the ball. And they're going to have terrible field position. This is at the 7-yard line.
Yeah, and I'm not entirely sure that his knee did go all the way down. I thought I saw some space here. The white hat is behind the play. We're in front of it. So it's a little bit difficult for him to maybe see that angle perfectly, but he determined that he went down on a knee.
Yeah, I feel like if that's a close call, that maybe in this situation you
let it
just
go.
let that one go. But that's why we're up here, Clay, and not down there.
But
So
if you want to be down there, there's a need.
There is a need. Here's the first down play, and it's a run right side for Homedale. Good pickup on first down. Pickup of about 4. Homedale now moving from right to left. So we don't flip into the field here to start the second half. Everything stays the same. Seems like the wind has kind of died down here a little bit.
Yeah, it has. The flags aren't blowing as much. I'm looking around the track.
So 2nd and 6 here for Homedale. Again, they will take their time on every play, looking back to the sideline for the call. They finally get it, and a receiver to each side of the formation, finding the shotgun. He'll bring Lamelli across here now to the left side. There's a snap, fine, rolls right, looking for a hole. It's not there. He does find some sort of breathing room. A pickup of about 3 yards down to the 17. It's going to be 3rd down and about 1.
And Hastings on the tackle there. Homedale tried to pull the right guard, and the right guard just wasn't able to get across in time to pick up the block to spring fine.
3rd down, 3rd and 1. Shotgun, everybody in tight. They'll hand it off. Right side, Marston's got some room. He's got a first down and more. He's down close to the 25-yard line. They'll spot it there at the 25, first down.
And that's good enough for another Trojan.
And that also gives Homedale some breathing room. They're no longer in the shadow of their own goalpost.
So they get out of that tough spot on the knee down on the opening kickoff, get a fresh set of downs, ball at the 25. 10.5 minutes to go here in the 3rd quarter from Homedale. This has got to be like the 7th consecutive home semifinal game for Homedale.
Yeah,
something
they've
like
been
that.
there a lot for their semi openings. But when you go defeated year after year, this is the reward.
Fine keeps it right side and lots of room to run. He's got a first down and out of bounds, and he's tackled late out of bounds. They let it go.
Fine with the big run.
Got the first down to the 37.
But again, room to run on that right side.
That's good enough
They've
for
had
another
it there
Trojan.
all day, and they still have it there.
Yeah, if they want yards on the right side, they can get yards on the right side. Got a helicopter flying above us now.
We got fireworks every time Homedale scores.
They've
got a party.
They got a train horn that somebody on the Teton sideline's playing, and the helicopter is hovering right above us now. They just want a better seat for the game. There wasn't enough here in the bleachers. First down, here's the handoff, run up the middle for Marston. He's across the 40 down to the 41.
Run up the middle.
Pick up of about 4 yards. It'll be 2nd and 6, ball in the far hash.
But again, a 4-yard
play. 4-yard
gain
brings up 2nd and 6 for the Trojans.
That's playable. If you can get 4 yards on every carry,
why not?
You're sitting in good position.
You would love to have that. Is the helicopter now landing? He just wanted to fly over the field just to check on everything. It is. It's going down. That's funny.
Going down in a good way.
Yeah, and
in a controlled
that
manner.
sounded a lot worse than I meant it to sound. Second down, fine. He's got room up the middle. He'll keep it himself. He's got a first down and more inside Teton territory and down to the 42-yard line of Teton. That wasn't a designed run, but Fine saw all the space up the middle and keeps it himself.
Yeah, man defense there for Teton opened up the gut on that play. And Dylan Fine, nice read. Didn't have anybody to throw to, so just took it on his own.
So now inside Teton territory again. They trail by 8, 29-21, looking to tie the game or potentially cut it to 1 with a field goal or with an extra point instead of a 2-point conversion. Finding the shotgun, he's got 2 receivers to the right side, 1 here to the near side. He'll keep it himself on the ground. He's got a first down, a little bit more. He's still on his feet. He bounces outside. He's to the 20. He's to the 10. Dylan Fine goes into the end zone. No, he's knocked out around the 3. He dove for the pylon and gets on the other side of it. Dylan Fine goes about 40 yards down the sideline.
On a designed run there, nice job by Fine. Started left, planted his foot, cut it right, and had all sorts of daylight up there.
Man, Fine on the season ran for 395 yards. I mean, that's a lot, but not a ton.
Yeah.
Roughly 40 to 50 yards a game, including the playoffs. He rolled off 40 right there. First and goal, ball on the 3-yard line. Marston goes right side. He's at the goal line, and he's just short.
Just short of the goal line.
Looked like maybe his head went across the line, but the ball was just short.
Yeah. And there's going to be looks like right inside the 1.
And that's a hard one for the official to see. He got tackled on the right hash, and the official there, he was looking in, right? So the official sees his back go down, and there's a ton of players between the other official and the ball carrier. Second down, Marston goes right side. No doubt this time in for the touchdown. We're a 2-point conversion from being tied up.
Andrew Marston.
Marston with the 2-yard run for the score. And like you said, 2-point conversion away. And it looks like the offense staying out there.
So with 8:07 here in the third, and they are. I think they're going to try for the makeup right now. Fine on the field, looking back towards the sideline. Looking for the tie on the conversion.
Look for a little hustle here.
Look for a run to the right side. Yeah, they're going to run out of time here, and there it is. Whistles blow.
Timeout.
Oh,
Homedale just
what
barely got it.
What a blow,
Just
Clay.
got it.
What a you're going to, in a game like this, you're going to want that back.
Yes, you are.
I don't know how that happens.
Just took too long to get the play call in.
Brutal. Hey, Gateway Park in Idaho Falls is bringing the mountain to town this winter season. Gateway Parks is a new tubing hill in Idaho Falls, located right by Ryder Park on Sunnyside Road, close to the freeway. It snows every day at Gateway Park, great for families, kids, youth groups, and everyone. We'll have a fun time at Eastern Idaho's greatest, newest tubing adventure. It's run by Doug Swanson, who does just about everything in Eastern Idaho for youth athletics. From Ashton to Pocatello, it seems like. He's super involved with Grid Kid over there. I think he's a part owner at Kelly Canyon, as well as Bill's Bike and Snow in Idaho Falls. They have one of those at Eagle Island.
Yeah, they do.
Gateway Park. My kids love that thing. It's fun. So here's the conversion after the timeout. Everybody in tight, finding the shotgun, and on the reverse, no, he'll keep it himself. Throws left side of the end zone, and it's incomplete.
Had 2 receivers there, and the 2 guys just looked at each other. Nobody tried to make a play on the ball.
And both of them had a great opportunity to catch that. So everything goes wrong on that conversion for Homedale. They waste a timeout, and then they don't even get the conversion. That's a double whammy. Now you trail by 2, and it's already coming to play. We talked about it at halftime, where maybe this 2-point conversion was going to be the difference in the game. And now it's not just a 1-point game, but now it's a 2-point game because of it.
But that makes it, a field goal to win it if it came down to it, if it stayed like this. So you still are able to keep it within 1 score.
But if Teton goes and scores and kicks the extra point, you cannot tie it.
Yeah.
It's a 2-score game. If you can't stop Teton, it's going to be back to a 2-score game just like that.
And we'll get to see what adjustments here defensively Homedale made at halftime.
Back to return for the
They played well towards the end of the half, got a 3 and out.
Back to kick
So
for the
Teton will
Trojans,
kick this, or excuse me, Hall for Homedale will boot this one away, and end over end kick to Roosevelt at the 10-yard line. Roosevelt will take it there. Roosevelt cuts inside. He's up to the 20-yard line, cuts up for field, and gets wrapped up at the 25.
Roosevelt brought down.
I think anytime you only allow Roosevelt 15 yards in open space, you'll call it a win.
That is a special teams victory right
down
there.
by number 19, Ashton Zabriskie.
So 1st and 10 for Teton. Homedale again got that 3 and out to end the half. We'll see what the Trojan defense
It'll be 1st and 10
can
for the
do on
Timberwolves.
first down right now. 7:59
7:59
to go here in the third quarter. Teton has the ball moving left to right. Ball on the 25-yard line, far hash. Ty Brown here split out wide on the right side for Nelson. Nelson hands it off inside, and nowhere to run for Joyce. He picks up maybe a yard.
Joyce with the carry.
And that's it.
That just ran into a pile of Trojans right there.
2nd and 9.
So the ball is down to the 26, 27-yard line, we'll call it. 2nd and 9. Twin receivers here to the near side, one up top. Joyce to the right of Nelson. Joyce gets the handoff up the middle. He's got some room, and he's got a first down across the 35 down to about the 39-yard line.
Good run there by Joyce. Carry. Just to take it right up the hole there, follow his blockers, pick up that first down.
By number 42,
so 1st and 10,
Hall.
ball on the 39-yard line, 7:23 to go. 29-27, Teton on top with the ball and the lead. Handoff again, this time to Roosevelt, and Roosevelt, he gets maybe 2 down to the 41, and that's it.
Now, one of the few times today Roosevelt has been stopped for short yardage.
2nd down now, 2nd and about 8 here for Teton. They'll rush back to the line. Roosevelt will be in the backfield this time to the right of Nelson. Joyce splits out wide to the right. They pitch it to Roosevelt, and he gets past the first defender, and they're trying to rip the ball away, and that's one where Homedale had Roosevelt. They read it like a book. There was a defender back there to wrap him up, but Roosevelt's just so shifty, he cuts back inside.
Just planted his right foot, cut it back inside, and was able to turn a 2-yard gain into a 4-yard gain, make it 3rd manageable here for the Teton Timberwolves.
He changes direction so smoothly and so just on a dime. Now it's 3rd down, 3rd and about 2 here for Teton. Big chance here for the Trojans. Nelson in the shotgun, gets the snap, fakes the handoff, keeps it himself. He's got a first down and almost broke it free.
Nelson with the quarterback keeper up.
Had a huge hole, but Sotelo was holding on to his waist.
Yeah, Alex Sotelo there was able to keep Nelson out of the end zone.
If he doesn't grab him around the waist, he might be gone. First down, here's the handoff to Joyce right side. Joyce is going to be close to the 40, a pickup of 4 down to the 41. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Down by Sotelo.
Sotelo on the tackle again. But a decent chunky yardage picked up there on first down, brings up 2nd and 6.
Nelson back in the shotgun, 2nd and 6, 5:40 to go here in the third quarter, 29-27. That pass is low, but picked up by Roosevelt. Roosevelt bounces out left side. He's got a first down and gets out of bounds around the 33-yard line.
Just put a stiff arm there on Cuenca to pick up another first down for the T-Wolves.
First down, Teton, 5:30 on the clock. Ball far hash, 33-yard line. 2 receivers here to the near side. Teton moving left to right. Here's a handoff to Joyce inside, and Joyce maybe he gets 3 yards down to the 33-yard line, middle of the field. It'll be 2nd and 7.
This Homedale defense needs to dig in right here. Keep Teton off the board with 5 minutes left to go in the third quarter.
Quickly back to the line, twins to either side. Nelson waits the snap, he'll hand it off. No, he keeps it himself, throws it, almost intercepted. Oh my goodness. He had his hands on that one, jumped up and knocks it down. Largely almost had that thing.
Largely should have had that thing.
And if he gets it, he is gone. Yeah. That's one of those that was knocked down, deflected close to the line of scrimmage. Now it's 3rd and long. Third down. Here's the throw from Nelson. He's under pressure. He evades it, and he's wrapped up in the backfield. He's sacked. The first sack for Homedale today comes at a crucial time on third down.
Yeah, Carson there did not bite on the fake from Nelson and was able to drop him down for the big sack. And it's going to be 4th and 12 here.
This is still in that no man's land. Ball is at the 35-yard line. 3rd and 12. Teton showing they're going to go for it. Here's a big chance for the Trojans. 4th down. The crowd comes alive. Nelson, and a flag comes out. This is going to be on Teton. False start. It's going to move back another 5. This might change the play call.
I would be surprised if this didn't change the play call here. 4th and 17. 4th and 12 is something. 4th and 17 is an entirely different beast.
It'll be 4th and 17.
So we'll see what Teton does here. Nelson comes back out. He did have the 1 punt today for Teton. But here, they're looking like they're going to go for this thing. Nelson in the shotgun. They move a man in motion across. Joyce to the right of Nelson. Nelson going to throw it, and he goes left side wide open. And Joyce is going to go in for the touchdown. How did they miss that? Joyce was wide open on the left side. Nobody
Jack Joyce
within 25 yards of Jack Joyce, and he walks into the end zone.
That was absolutely blown coverage by the Homedale defense. Joyce did not have a man within a mile of him.
$40 yards for Teton on that play. Extra point pending. And, oh, they almost get back and block that thing. The kick is no good.
That keeps it an 8-point game.
No good.
That is a huge break for Homedale. Yeah. If you look at any, it's a 1-score game. There is no change after the opening kickoff of the second half. If there's anything to, if that extra point goes through, it's a 2-score game. That would be critical.
Fall River Propane serves eastern Idaho from Shelley and Firth to Island Park and Teton Valley with the highest quality, hottest burning propane at competitive prices. Our industry-trained and certified service staff services all makes and models of propane fireplaces and stoves. Fall River Propane is your full-service propane provider for homes and businesses. Check them out at fallriverpropane.com or call anytime at our new phone number, 833-682-3671. That's 833-682-3671. Fall River Propane. Experience the difference. So a big miss there keeps the Trojans in this ball game.
Yeah, it keeps it a 1-score game. And you go back to the fact, here's the kickoff. This one's going to go into the end zone for a touchback. We talked about it at halftime. If you score, you go for 2 or kick the extra point. If Homedale had kicked the extra point, this is a 7-point game, and we're back at a clean slate. Or even if they had converted, and then that extra point was missed, now they're in the driver's seat.
Now they're in the driver's seat, exactly.
With the 6-point difference. So Homedale went right down the field on that opening drive. Really, it's been the offensive story in this game for both sides. Teton just converted on 4th and 17, a 40-yard touchdown reception.
See if that takes the air out of this Homedale offense or not.
Marston, he runs it left side. Good pickup there on 1st down. He gets 5 yards to the 25.
Brought down by number,
because it took the air out of his Homedale stand.
It did. I mean, that was, you got to think when you're on defense and it's 4th and 17 that maybe
feel pretty good.
A worst case scenario, maybe they get a 1st down or something like. But then to go in for the touchdown, that is
from 40 yards out.
That is tough. So 2nd down, 2nd and 5, 3:29 to go here in the 3rd quarter. They bring a man in motion across the formation. Fine waits for the snap in the shotgun. He'll hand it off again to Marston. Marston goes right side. He's got a block. He gets around the 1st, not the 2nd, but he's got a 1st down.
Good job by Marston again to pick up that 1st down.
And that's good enough for another
and
Trojan.
A nice block on the outside by the receiver on the far side of the field for Homedale.
Yeah, just pushed. It was Hoosevelt on defense over there and just kind of pushed Hoosevelt away. Just enough to get the edge for Marston and a 1st down. So 1st and 10, ball's going to be at the 31-yard line. 2:58 to go here in the 3rd quarter. Trojans moving from right to left, ball on the far hash. Shotgun for Fine. One receiver to either side, two in the backfield. They'll hand it off once again to Marston, left side. Marston's got some room into the second level. He's down to the 45, all the way down. They're going to spot him at the 48-yard line. A big pickup of 14 yards and a first down.
Caden Hastings.
That just Marston doing what he's been doing all day, running patiently, waiting for the blockers to get in position, following behind his line, and picking up a huge chunky yardage.
Ball at the 49-yard line, just shy of midfield here for Homedale. Pistol this time for Fine, and once again a handoff here to the left side. Some room to run across the 45, close to the sticks for a first down. They're going to be brought down at the 43. It's going to be 2nd and 1. New ball carrier that time, Cade Hall on the run.
Yeah, giving Marston a little bit of a break. For the Trojans. Changing up the size. Cade Hall a much bigger runner than Marston.
2:06 to go here, 35-27 Teton on top. Homedale with the ball. Moving right to left, ball on the 43-yard line.
See if they go right side run here, where they've had success all day.
Yeah, they've been feeding the left the last couple of plays. Might switch it up and go back right, like you said. The right side is open. They go left on a short pass. Some room to run for Lamelli. He's got a first down out to the 30-yard line.
Pass is completed to Danny Lamelli.
Just a quick little wide receiver screen here on the near side.
Number 69, Waylon Frey. And that's good enough
Ball
for another Trojan.
30-yard line, another first down for Homedale.
The Trojans continue to move the sticks. I mean, outside that one mistake early in this game where they gave the ball, they had to punt it away. Outside of that, this Homedale offense has also moved the ball extremely well. Now 1:40 to go here in the third quarter. A fast-moving third quarter here from Homedale. Again, the winner goes to the state championship, will face Sugar Salem, who's making at least their 6th straight trip to the state championship. And here's a run to the right side for Fine, and good block there by Marston. Springs Fine free for a first down.
A great block by Marston there. That Teton defender thought he had Fine dead to rights. Marston came out of nowhere and laid a good block on him.
Doesn't actually get the first down. They're going to call him about 2 yards short. Hard to tell over there on that far side of the field. We're not elevated very high here like we usually are.
Top of the stands, but that's not saying much.
So it'll be 2nd and 2. Homedale looking back to the sidelines. 1:34 to go here in the third quarter, 35-27. Fine waits the snap, the offset pistol formation. Here's a handoff. Marston gets it. Marston left side. He's got the first down and more into the second level, and he's got a first down, and here comes a late flag.
From where that was thrown, looks like it's going to be holding.
That's exactly the call. It's going to be a hold. This will come back 10 more yards.
That hurts right there. Turns a 1st and 10 into a 2nd and long.
10-yard penalty. They will replay 2nd down.
So it was 2nd and 2. It's probably going to be 2nd and 12 now here for Homedale.
I'll do it from the spot of the foul, looks like, so it'll be 2nd and 8.
Guess that's a bright spot if you're Homedale, not as far of a penalty. 1:24 clock rolling here from Homedale. Third quarter. Winner again goes to the state championship game next week at Holt Arena. Fine gets the snap. Left side to Marston. Once again, Marston fights through 1 or 2 defenders and gets back to where they had the ball last time. It's going to be 3rd and 2. Ball on the 22-yard line. They need the 20 for a first down.
But make it 3rd manageable.
3rd and 2 for the Trojans.
They can pick up 2 yards on the ground.
Yes,
we've seen that. We've seen that so far today.
You know, and if they go right side here, they've just feasted on that side over there. Great job by the offensive line, the right tackle and the right guard for Homedale.
Fine, waits the snap. He'll hand it off to Marston, who goes right side. He didn't. Oh, he leans forward. He's close to the 20, but he's not going to get there. They're going to mark him at the 21.
Ball ran by Marston.
Maybe the 20 and a half. So it's going to be 4th and about half a yard.
Short of the line to gain. It'll be 4th.
I would keep this with Fine on the right side.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
They are going to go for it. 4th down here. Fine. The right side is wide open, and he's going to go left, and he's got blockers. He's got a first down. He's going to get all the way down to the 15-yard line for the first down. Just followed the blockers, and it was hard not to pick up an easy 5 yards there.
But again, that right side was wide open.
That's one where you almost would see like a bootleg, right?
Yeah.
He fakes the handoff and he spins around and goes to that right side.
This time just got behind the Hogs up front, followed them for the first down.
Same formation, offset pistol, everybody on the left side. Pass quickly to Lamelli. Lamelli cuts in. Lamelli cuts back out left. Lamelli still on his feet. He's down inside the 5.
Pass from Fine to Lamelli.
I think he's got a first down.
And that's the end of the third quarter.
And that'll do it for the third quarter, 35 to 27, as we head to the final quarter of play here from Homedale. Franklin Building Supply is a proud supporter of local student athletes and all the building professionals in Eastern Idaho. Their friendly and knowledgeable team is ready to help make your project a success from start to finish. Franklin Building Supply, worth the trip to Pocatello. RST Inc. has been providing superior transportation services to Idaho's food processing, agricultural, and construction industry since 1974. Their fleet of 36 late model, fuel-efficient trucks and refrigerated trailers is currently serving the West, Midwest, Southeast, and more with cost-effective, timely transportation. Their specialized fleet of heavy-duty trucks, trailers, and experienced drivers is capable of moving structures and equipment of just about any size and weight. Owned and operated by 3 generations of Homedale graduates, RST Inc. proudly supports Homedale athletics. For over 50 years, Overhead Door Company of Nampa has been serving the Western Treasure Valley and their surrounding communities. Since 1961, homeowners, contractors, and businesses have relied on Overhead Door Company for all aspects of garage door installation, repair, and service. Overhead Door is a proud supporter of local athletics. So here we go. Let's get the fourth quarter started. Here it's going to be 1st and goal for the Trojans. They are inside the red zone. Ball at the 5-yard line. Snap here to Fine. Fine keeps it himself and gets maybe a yard.
Fine with the keeper, picks up.
Yeah, they tried to go left side that time and didn't find quite the running room that they've had on the right side all day.
11:48 to go now. Again, we've flipped into the field. Homedale now moving from left to right. Ball is on the far hash at the 5-yard line. We'll call it the 4. Homedale in the all reds, red helmets, red pants, red jerseys with white numbers. Teton all white with the maroon numbers and helmets. 2nd down, Fine rolls right, gonna throw, he's got a man wide open in the end zone, caught, touchdown. Wide open in the back of the end zone was number 2, Danny Lamelli, and we're a 2-point away from tying it up. We're a 2-point conversion away from having this tied up, I should say.
So Lamelli with the 4-yard catch there. Brings it within 2.
So they are going to go for the 2-point conversion here. They look back to the sideline to get the call. 35-33, 11:20 to go. So here comes the conversion. They're going to hand it off. No, a reverse, and it's going to be a wide receiver pass, possibly. No, he keeps it himself, and he's in.
2-point conversion is good.
That was number 9, Luke Henry. He thought about throwing it on a wide receiver pass, but keeps it himself, and we are tied up at 35.
Yeah, just faked the pass there, froze that linebacker, and was able to dance into the end zone for the 2-point conversion.
There is no replacement for quality and experience, and that's what Vance Dairy Construction brings to every project it sets out on. Just like the Homedale Trojans, Vance Dairy Construction works hard to get it right the first time, and that's why they have the reputation that makes them the first call when the dairy industry is looking to build, repair, or remodel. Call the team at Vance Dairy Construction to schedule your winter maintenance and renovation projects now. Vance Dairy Construction, helping to build Idaho's dairy industry. All of us at Vance Dairy Construction want to wish the Homedale Trojans good luck in today's game. Matison's Napa Auto Parts in Homedale has been locally owned and operated since 1977. They have everything you need in stock, including auto parts, tools, and equipment, along with many other items for heavy-duty trucks, marine, and farming equipment. Matison's Napa Auto Parts in Homedale is proud to support the Trojans in today's game. Well, this is what you want in a semifinal game. Here's the kickoff. It's deep, and Roosevelt gets it at the 2-yard line. Homedale looking to push him back. Roosevelt's now across the 25, down around the 30. Scoots out of bounds at the 32-yard line. He's so fast, it took no time for him to go 30 yards.
He just glides. He doesn't run. He just glides.
But like I was saying, this is exactly what you want in a semifinal game. Tied at 35 here from Homedale. 11-13 to go. Going to come down to the wire to see who gets to go face Sugar-Salem in a state championship game. First down, Teton, spread formation, twins to either side for Nelson. Crowd comes alive. Nelson keeps it himself left side, and he gets to pass one defender, but two flags come. This is going to be a hold. It's going to be against number 48, Boston Gunther for Teton.
Yeah, that was pretty obvious when you have two officials that spot it.
Both from opposite ends of each other. Clearly, and this is a big penalty. Now it's going to be 1st and 20 for Teton, at least.
Yeah, they're going to say block in the back instead of the hold, but either way, it's a penalty that's going to back Timberwolves up.
And I believe that was because, who was it that was coming in hot there for Homedale?
I think that was number 1.
Yeah, Cuenca.
Yeah.
He was gonna bring Nelson down, and he got pushed in the back. So 1st and 20 here, 11:07 to go, all tied at 35. Teton moving from right to left. Nelson will hand this one off left side to Joyce. Joyce gets tripped up, picks up about 3 yards down to the 28-yard line. We'll say 4 yards. It's going to be 2nd and 16.
Brings up 2nd and
3 timeouts remaining for Teton, just 2 for Homedale.
Yeah, and that could be big too. That could be an underlying story as well.
2nd down, again, 2nd and about 16 here. Nelson waits for the shotgun snap. Trips here to the near side. Nelson back to throw, looks left, and he's going to be wrapped up and sacked. Brought down by number 42, Cade Hall with a big stop.
Cade Hall just blew by his offensive assignment right there and was able to get to the quarterback and drop Nelson.
Brings up 3rd and 21.
For an 8-yard loss.
3rd and 21 coming here for Teton. The offense on their heels a bit. The defense from Homedale can smell it. 3rd and long, spread formation. They'll bring a man across. Nelson looking to throw. Nelson steps up. Nelson going to keep it himself on the ground, and he's stopped at the 25-yard line. The 27, he'll go down. It's going to be 4th and long. 4th and about 15. I can't imagine going for it in this position.
Not in this position. Absolutely no way.
4th and 15. Ball is at their own 27 for Teton. And Homedale gets the stop that they need.
Yeah, just the 2nd stop for this Homedale defense in the ball game.
Wow. So now Nelson will go back. I thought they were going to go for it at first, but they are going to punt this one away. Nelson standing back around his 15-yard line to punt it away. Here's the snap, here's the kick, and this is a low kick. Not a great kick. It dies at the 45-yard line. It'll take a Teton roll to the 42 and die there, but only 58 yards between Homedale and a leading score.
That would be the first lead that they had all afternoon. And it would come with, and the way they've been running the ball, they could run this down to 5 minutes.
9:05 on the clock here from Homedale, 35 all. It has been a wild ride as Teton, again, we go back to the conversions. Everything is all evened up now, but Teton went for 2 at one point. Homedale down by 2, goes for 2 to get the tie. They don't get it. Then Teton scores an extra point, makes it a 2-score game. They miss it. Homedale gets it back and converts their conversion. We're all tied at 35. Fine. He'll keep it left side. Fine's got a lot of room. Fine into the 2nd level. He's at the 40, the 30, the 20. Fine is going to go all the way. Touchdown, Homedale. 58 yards, and the Trojans lead it.
How about Fine right there, just putting this team on his back and taking it 58 yards for the score.
We've been waiting for a big play like that all day long for either team, and it comes from Fine.
57-yard run for Dylan Fine.
58 yards to the end zone. He went essentially untouched. Up the middle, bounces it out right. Extra point pending here. The kick is up, and it is good.
The point after it is good.
And what side did he go to? He went right side again.
8:55 left in the game. Homedale 42.
Dylan Fine, the
Teton,
University of
35.
Utah baseball commit, punches it in, and the Trojans lead it 42-35. When Farm Bureau Insurance says it covers Idaho, it really means it covers Idaho. Farm Bureau Insurance has 48 offices throughout Idaho, including your local branch in Homedale, to take care of your farm and ranch customers statewide. Farm Bureau handles auto, RV, home, ranch, life, and even business insurance. Stop in at 15 East Wyoming in Homedale or call 337-4041 for a free insurance quote today. Wayne Hungate and Dave Saragino at the Homedale Farm Bureau Insurance Branch are proud to support Homedale athletics.
You need to catch your breath there.
This kick is way back, and this goes into the end zone once again. And little extracurriculars around the 20-yard line. Hey, with over 26 years of experience, Tony Wade with Farmers Insurance has the knowledge and experience to help you get the coverage you need for your auto, home, life, or business insurance. Give him a call at 354-8281 to get a straightforward and personalized quote. Tony Wade with Farmers Insurance wishes the Teton boys good luck in today's game. Whew.
There you go. Breathe real quick, because this Teton offense isn't going to stop.
Yeah, they're going to come out here. 8:55, was not expecting a long drive or a fast drive from Homedale there, and the crowd is alive here at Homedale. Here's the snap. They'll run it inside with Joyce, and Joyce picks up maybe 4 yards down to the 24-yard line. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Run up the middle.
Yeah, just hard running right there by Joyce to pick up those 4 yards.
Gain of about 4.
Brought down by a trio of Trojans.
2nd and 6 here for Teton. Nelson in the shotgun. He's got 2 receivers to the right. They'll hand it off to Joyce inside. Joyce bounces out right. He breaks free. Still on his feet. He's got a first down. No, he gets, well, he does get the first down right at the sticks. So 1st and 10, Teton.
But broke the first tackle to Joyce to pick up that extra yardage to convert the first down.
Is good enough for a first down.
Fresh set of downs here for Teton. 2 receivers here to the left side, 1 up top. Nelson gives it to Hoosevelt. Hoosevelt right side. Hoosevelt's got some room, and he's close to the marker. He's got a first down as well.
With another good run. Looks like it's good enough for another first down.
So we see Joyce, who's the power runner, and Hoosevelt, who's their more finesse and speed runner, picking up back-to-back first downs.
Homedale sideline asks the crowd to get into it. Here's a run right side once again for Hoosevelt. And Hoosevelt's got about 7. We'll call it 8 down to the 48-yard line.
So right now on this drive, the Teton trenches are defeating the Homedale trenches.
2nd and 2. Everybody spread out here for Teton. They'll hand it off to Joyce. Joyce goes left side. Joyce got a first down and more. He's inside Homedale territory to the 45-yard line. And somebody's talking down there. A flag comes out. And my initial reaction is to say it's on Teton, but the officials are going to talk. This could be a double.
Yeah.
Nobody's really like clearly pointing at somebody. It's going to be a dead ball, personal foul, unsportsmanlike conduct. This one is actually on Homedale. So I was thinking it was on Teton, but I didn't see anything. Somebody must have said something.
So that's going to add another 15 yards to the end of that run.
So now Teton knocking on the door. The ball go from the 45 down to the 30. 7:22 to go here at Homedale.
1st and 10 for Teton.
Teton rushes up to the line here. Nelson barking out the commands. Ty Brown here on the left side. They'll bring Hoosevelt in motion. And they'll go inside with Joyce. Joyce gets about 5 yards to the 25.
Tripped up by number 4, Sebi Larsley.
Good pickup on first down by Joyce, picking up that 5 yards. A little misdirection there using Hoosevelt as a decoy in the backfield.
You do. You have to respect that.
Oh,
Hoosevelt coming around the side. He's so fast. 3 receivers stacked here on the right side, very close to the line. Now Roosevelt moves over to the left side with Ty Brown. Here's the snap, and there's the reverse to Roosevelt right side. Roosevelt is close to the sticks. I think he's got the first down right at the 20-yard line. 6:35 to go here. Homedale leads it by 7.
They're going to mark him short. They're going to say he's 3rd and 1.
He is short. Wow, I thought he had it. 3rd and 1. Here's the handoff to Roosevelt, and he's got the first down and a little bit more. He's down to around the 15-yard line. And somebody is down here for Homedale. It's number 25, Alex Sotelo. He's down back behind the play.
Injury timeout.
Yeah, not sure what happened there.
Yeah.
He ended up in the backfield, though.
Still down, grabbing his left leg. Now he's getting up. Matison's Owyhee Motor Sales in Homedale is your place to go for all your car maintenance needs. They offer routine services like full-service lube, oil and filter, as well as general repairs, brakes, and AC services. No matter the reason for the visit, they make sure you are driving away safely with their 21-point inspection on every service. Matison's Owyhee Motor Sales also offers bulk fuel deliveries, including on- and off-road diesel, ethanol and non-ethanol gas, and home heating oil. For anything that your vehicle needs, Matison's Owyhee Motor Sales has you covered. So here we go. Fresh set of downs here for Teton. We're getting down to crunch time here. A trip to the state championship game on the line here from Homedale. 1st and 10, ball on the 16-yard line. Nelson waits the snap. He'll bring Roosevelt in motion again. Roosevelt now sets on the left side, and they'll hand it off right side to Joyce. Joyce has got some room across the 10-yard line down to about the 8. He'll be stopped after a good pickup on first down. It'll be 2nd and very short.
Joyce has found his running legs here in the second half.
Second down and
quick substitution here for Homedale. Finally get him off. Clock rolling now. 5:45 to go. Here's the snap, handoff to Roosevelt. Roosevelt's got the first down. It'll be 1st and goal now. 1st and goal from about the 7-yard line.
Good enough for a first down for Teton.
We'll say the 6. 5.5 minutes to go now. Teton knocking on the door, moving right to left.
Now, if they score here, do they go for 2?
That would be bold. Roosevelt is going to take the direct snap. He goes right side, and Roosevelt spins around. He's into the end zone. Is he? Waiting for the signal. There it is. No, wait. Yes, there it is. Touchdown.
Okay.
I thought he got in, but he sneaks in, and this one is an extra point away from being tied up. They took forever to put their hands up that time.
Touchdown, Teton.
Well, there's the train horn. I should have been just waiting for that.
Yeah, that would have been the signal.
So Teton an extra point away from tying this one up. At the 5:11 mark, Roosevelt takes it himself in from 6 yards out. Extra point to come. He missed his last one. Here's the spot. Here's the kick. It's up. And this one is good. We are tied at 42.
It is so hard to tell. That one looked like it was going wide left.
Your score with 5:11 left in the game.
42 all here from Homedale. Hey, Owyhee Sand and Gravel in Homedale is the place to go when you need bulk materials for your next home or job project. They offer convenient delivery of your bulk order, or you can pick it up yourself at 2085 River Road, just on the west side of town. From dirt and sand to gravel, Owyhee Sand and Gravel surely has what you need to make your yard even better than the Joneses next door. Give them a call at 337-5057 for more information. Go Trojans. Thanks to all of our local sponsors today: Fall River Propane, Gateway Park, Franklin Building Supply, Tony Wade with Farmers Insurance, RST Inc., Vance Dairy Construction, Farm Bureau Insurance here in Homedale, Overhead Door Company, Matison's Motor Sales, and Napa Auto Parts, as well as Owyhee Sand and Gravel. Whew, here we go. 5:11 to go. Teton set to boot this one away, and Homedale will get it. Momentum goes into the end zone, so it'll be a touchback. Now,
that's a touchback.
Well, I was here a couple weeks ago for the Weiser Homedale game.
From the 20.
And it was a similar position. It was tied at 14. Well, not a lot more points than that.
A lot more points.
But tied at 14, and Homedale got the ball around this time of the game and went on a long, time-consuming drive. Took up about to 5 minutes, and they just ate up what was left of the clock, and Weiser had no time. And if I'm Homedale, that's what I do. Really, you haven't been stopped outside that one drive early in the game. And if you can eat up 5 minutes and get in a decent field goal range or punch it in, you might be on your way to a state championship game. First down for the Trojans, ball on the 20-yard line, right in the middle of the field. Everybody here on the right side. Fine takes a snap, short screen pass out to Lamelli. Lamelli's got room to run, but a flag's going to come out. Lamelli all the way down to the 40-yard line, but this is probably coming back.
Yeah, there was a hold on the outside by Rafael Cuenca that's going to negate that pickup.
And now this is what doomed Teton on their drive a couple of minutes ago, where they went 3 and out, is they had a hold on first, or they had a block in the back on first down, and it made it 1st and long. But this one a little bit further downfield, so it's only going to be 1st and about 12 here.
Replay first down.
It isn't terrible, but you don't want to go negative yards on your first play, especially with a ball game this close as we go under 5 minutes to play.
Teton trying to get a stop here. If they were to win, they'd face off against their conference rival, the Sugar Salem Diggers. First down, here's the handoff. They'll cut back inside. Not much on the ground there for Marston, maybe 4 yards. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Yeah, Marston just went right up the gut there. Was tripped up by that D line of Teton.
2nd and about 9 for the Trojans.
4.5 minutes to go. Again, Homedale just taking their time. They're, you know, I think they would be just as content if they don't score here to let there be nothing left on the clock and at least take it to overtime. Worst case scenario. Fine waits for the snap. Fine rolls left. He's going to keep it himself. And Fine nowhere to run. He picks up maybe 2 yards down to the 23, and that is it. Last time Fine ran the ball, he just ran it for 58 yards up the middle for a touchdown, but nothing there. It's going to be 3rd and 7.
Yeah, but he did that up the right side. This time he tried to go left. Not quite the running room there today. Left as there has been right.
3rd down, 3rd and long. Big play here for both teams. Teton would love to get a stop right here and get the ball back. Homedale would love to keep the drive alive and try to punch it in with as little time left as possible. 3rd down. Fine, steps up. He's going to wait for the shotgun snap. 3 receivers, nobody back there with him. He's going to roll to his right. He's got a receiver, and he stops, throws deep. It's caught, and then lost it. Drops the ball. It's incomplete. That's the second time they've thrown to Carson, and he's got hit and lost the ball, and now it's 4th down.
That's a big play right there because Homedale had a 1st down.
Huge play for Teton. And that's one that Carson probably should have held on to.
Absolutely. You know, he did take a big hit, but he had both hands on the ball. You know, maybe lucky that wasn't a fumble because it looked like he came down and tried to turn upfield.
I thought he had it where, what do they say, make a move. Football move. And I thought he made a football move, and I thought the fumble would have been recovered by Homedale.
Yeah, it would have.
And so they would have taken that. So now 3:22 on the clock. Teton's going to get the ball back. They get their second stop of the game, and it comes at the most crucial of moments. Here comes the punt. It's going to hit right at midfield, takes a great Homedale roll inside the 35, still rolling. This is down inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. So a good punt here, but 3:11 to go. Teton with the ball, and I would make me nervous, whatever team is on defense in this game, just because, you know.
This could be the last possession.
This could be, but Teton, both teams have shown they can score fast. And Teton, it's kind of it's a chess match. You can't score too quickly, but you also can't not score either.
Yeah. So you have to find that nice balance between getting the score and not leaving Homedale any time to come out and try to answer.
3:11 to go. Teton moving from right to left. 3 minutes left. Nelson keeps it himself up the middle, and a good run for Nelson across the 35. He picks up 6 yards. It'll be 2nd and 4. They're actually going to give him
about 6 yards.
Right there at the 35
for the Timberwolves.
2nd down. Crowd making some noise here in Homedale. Nelson waits the snap. He'll hand it off to Joyce. Joyce cuts in. Joyce is right there at the sticks. I believe he's got a first down to the 41.
Yeah, they're going to give it to him. He just barely got it, but he got it. Stops the clock momentarily with 2.5 to go in the ball game.
Clock rolling here. 2 receivers up top, 1 here to the left. Roosevelt in the backfield. Roosevelt gets the handoff. Roosevelt right side. He's got some room. Roosevelt's got a first down, and he's thrown out of bounds at the 47-yard line of Homedale. Teton is now inside Trojan territory.
Great run by Roosevelt there. Again, just patient, following his blockers, going right side, and was able to pick up about 14 yards on that run.
They're actually going to spot him out at the 49. Back to Roosevelt on the ground. Roosevelt is going to fall forward to the 46-yard line, pickup of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7. And Teton wasting no time, 2:05 on the clock. They hurry back to the line of scrimmage here. Everybody getting settled. A lot of folks here on the left side of the line. Roosevelt will move from the left over to the right. Joyce back to the right of Nelson. They'll hand it off to Joyce, and Joyce is going to be knocked down after a gain of 1. Now it's 3rd and about 4 here for Teton.
3rd down and 4.
Not necessarily a passing down here. We've seen Teton pick up these all day long. But we have a 1.5 left to go in the ball game.
This is probably 4-down territory. I would.
Ooh,
maybe not. 3rd down. Clock rolling. 1:25 to go. If you've got folks that are interested in this game, tell them to tune in right now to catch the final 90 seconds of this one.
It looks like Teton's going to let the clock roll
Yeah,
down,
they're going to eat up some
out.
time. And they do. They take a timeout here. So they need the 39-yard line. The ball is sitting at the 43.5.
Minute 10 left in the ball
So
game.
it's 3rd and 4.5 yards here, almost 5. What do you think they do here, Clay? Are they going to?
I think you keep it on the ground.
I think you go Roosevelt. That's what I would do. I mean, when you need yards, that's the guy.
Get him to the outside.
But honestly, Joyce has been just as effective. And this is a team coming in. Jack Nelson, he is averaging 297 yards through the air on the season. He is not anywhere near that today. All of these yards have been on the ground so far, off the feet of both Jack Joyce and Thomas Roosevelt. They have kept this game going on the ground. I mean, coming into the game, these two combined had 29 touchdown rushes. And Nelson had 28 touchdown passes. But between the two of them, have that been all the touchdowns?
3 more touchdown runs today.
3 more.
All for Roosevelt.
So here we go, 1:10 on the clock. Timeout is over, 42 apiece. Teton with the ball. They are moving from right to left as you hear it. Ball on the far hash at the 44-yard line. They need the 39 for a first down. Everybody in tight here. Joyce to the left. Roosevelt is going to take the direct snap. Roosevelt goes left. Roosevelt, he is going to get the first down.
Got him to the edge.
He just pushed just enough. They needed 5. He got about 7 and a first down for Teton. We have hit the minute mark. We are under a minute to go.
And no rush here if you're Teton. You still have 2 timeouts to go.
Joyce rolls to the right with it. Joyce, he's got some room to run. He's got about 8 yards on the ground down to the 32-yard line. 2nd and 5 coming here for Teton. 35 seconds to go. Nelson fakes the pass. He wants to go deep. He steps up into the pocket, rolls right, and he's got a first down. He's down to the 25-yard line. 24 seconds to go. Clock is rolling. And
Teton taking a timeout.
I was wondering when they were going to take it. I'm not sure they want to trust it to a long field goal. So they
absolutely not.
Got to call a timeout here.
Timeout on the field.
Timeout.
Teton. Yep.
Teton calls it.
22 seconds left to go in this ball game. What a fantastic football game we're watching today.
The ball is at the 25-yard line on the far hash for Teton. The Timberwolves are moving from right to left. There's just 22 seconds left in the game. Teton has 1 timeout remaining. Teton can't afford to go down in the field of play one more time. but they can't afford, if they eat their other timeout, they can't get tackled in bounds.
They just added 3 seconds to the clock.
Okay, so 25 seconds on the clock now. Because we've seen this, right, a couple of times where a player gets tackled in bounds and they can't get to the line fast enough to snap it before the clock runs out. And so if you're Teton, you got to make sure that doesn't happen. Now Chavez has kicked his extra points, have had some leg to him. He missed one of them, so I'm not sure you would want to trust him. I'm guessing they don't want to give it to him in that position where he's more than maybe 30 yards out, maybe a 30-yard field goal at max. So down to maybe the 12-yard line, you would be comfortable. First down. Nelson takes the snap. Nelson under some pressure. Nelson drifts left. He's still under pressure. He's going to keep it himself. Nelson goes to the left side. He's at the 10-yard line. He's down to the 5. Nelson scores! Jack Nelson goes in from 25 yards with 13 seconds to go, and Teton has taken the lead.
Quarterback scramble by Jack Nelson.
Oh my goodness, Nelson looked like he was going to be sacked, and he sneaks out of it into the end zone.
Unbelievable right there. Nelson in all sorts of trouble in the backfield. Somehow escaped. Not only did he escape, but he took it 25 yards to the house with 13 seconds to go in this ball game.
Wow.
Wow was right.
Chavez will step in for the extra point. 13 seconds to go. Kick is up, and the kick is good. 49 to 42.
Teton 49, Homedale
13 seconds to go for Homedale. They've got an opportunity. They're going to have to make a huge play. 2 timeouts. If I'm Homedale here, I don't return this kick. I don't want to waste any of my time with that. I think you've got, let it go out through the end zone or something like that. We'll see how Teton decides to kick this one off. But if you're anywhere above the 20-yard line, I just fall on it.
I'd be surprised if Teton kicked this deep. I think we might see a squib kick here.
Yeah, they want to. I might guess is they want somebody to pick it up around the 30 and take their chances there. But if no time comes off the clock, you think you've got maybe 2 plays. You do have 2 timeouts. And we've seen a long run, and it wouldn't surprise me to see them do something like that. But Teton will be back in a prevent defense coming out of it. So here we go. Here comes the kickoff. Big play here on the kickoff. We'll see what Teton does on the kick and how Homedale decides to return this one. Chavez waits. Chavez runs up to it, and this one he does boot it deep, and it's going to be returned from the 2-yard line. Henry's got it, and Henry goes down at the 15. He burns a couple of seconds off. Now only 9 seconds to go. That's where I just let it go out of the end zone. You lost 5 yards, and you ate up 4 seconds of play.
Absolutely. But that's one of those tough plays. Henry, we've seen him return those deep this game. Trying to just squeeze some extra yards out, but I don't know why you don't let that one go out.
So now it all comes down to this. 9 seconds to go for Homedale. Maybe 2 plays. They've got a timeout. They can go down and still call a timeout. Or do you try to get it all on this play? It'll take an 85-yard play. Fine in the shotgun, 3 receivers to the left side. Fine takes the snap. And here's a quick throw out to the right side, and he scoots out of bounds. It's caught. Pickup of about 20 down to the 35-yard line. It only took 4 seconds off the clock. So 5 seconds to go. This is much more manageable. Now you're only 65 yards from the end zone, and this gives Fine some room to roll to his left or right. Fine does have an arm, of course. He is a committed pitcher to the University of Utah, a Pac-12 pitcher. That's no joke. And, at state baseball, he pitched a phenomenal game in the semifinals against Marsh Valley, a game that was 1-0 in 8 innings. So here we go. And Homedale does have a timeout. I think they might take this timeout here. They're going to let the play clock run down. Not that that really matters, but that gives Coach Holtry a little more time to think about it. Timeout Homedale.
A little more time here to design a play.
As we get ready for the final play. Now you still you still could pick up maybe 10 yards in about 3
Just
seconds.
another reminder after the game.
But
after
still,
the
that
teams
makes
shake
it
hands,
50
they'll
yards.
both line up on the
They
respective
got
40-yard
20
line
in 5 seconds or in
third
4
place
seconds
trophy
earlier, but it's a
presentation.
fine line. It'll be extremely close. 5 seconds to go, 49-42. Heck of a game we've had here, just extremely back and forth.
You can hear a pin drop in this place from both sides.
Everybody on edge here. Here we go. Teton is back on the field. They're going to put 3 guys back. Ty Brown is back there. Thomas Hoosevelt is back there, as well as Joker Joyce. And everybody on the Teton sideline is on their feet, clapping their hands. Here we go. A trip to the state championship is on the line. Fine takes the snap. Dylan Fine. He's going to chuck this one. It's caught. They tried the hook and ladder, and Homedale has it. And they're going to do the lateral game here, and they're still on their feet. They still got some room to run, and down at the 39, and that will do it. Homedale not able to convert. They pick up about 40 yards, but that does it. Teton has come on the road and pulled an upset over Homedale. They will head to the state championship game next week and face off with their district rival, the Sugar Salem Diggers.
Wow, what a ball game. What an amazing effort by both of these teams here.
We're going to take a quick break and be right back with the IdahoSports.com player of the game right after this.
As Idahoans, we're not afraid to take risks.
Go. Yeah, let's go. You got it. All the way, all the way. Go. All the way down, all the way down.
Driving under the influence is not a risk we're willing to take. Be around to do more of what you love.
We do things differently in Idaho. Sometimes we go east to find west, where muddy trails meet huckleberry smiles. Stars shine electric, and the wind smells like destiny. Sure, our traffic jams are strange, and not all our steaks are ribeyes. But wherever we go, our eyes never leave the road. Belts strapped and dreams packed, no distractions, no phones, focused. From here to there, it's who we are.
And welcome back, everybody, here to Homedale. All that's left to do is name our IdahoSports.com player of the game. First off, I want to give a shout-out to Thomas Hoosevelt. Both teams are lined up on the 40. Homedale's accepting their third-place trophy, but Hoosevelt was in there shaking every player's hand for Homedale individually, just going through the entire team, shaking everybody's hands. Class act there from Thomas Hoosevelt. But today's player of the game is brought to you by the Idaho Office of Highway Safety, reminding you to always keep your head in the game. Whether you're on the field or on the road, be in the moment and free from distractions. Now, there's a couple players for Teton that we could have given this to, but we decided to give this to the quarterback, number 3, Jack Nelson. He had 2 touchdowns throwing. He had 2 touchdowns rushing, but none bigger than a 25-yard touchdown run in the fourth quarter with 13 seconds to go. It looked like he was potentially going to be brought down in the backfield for a sack. He somehow gets out of it. Not only does he stay on his feet, but he gets into the end zone for 25 yards. So congratulations, our player of the game is number 3, Jack Nelson of Teton. Well, this sets up a rematch of district rivals. Sugar Salem will play Teton at Holt Arena. A date and a time probably will be announced. My guess is within the next hour.
Yeah.
I think we'll know when that is and what day that is on.
Because there'll be a couple of games down there at Holt Arena.
Yeah, I think there will be 4 of them. Well, thanks for joining us, everybody. This has been an IdahoSports.com GameStreams production of the 2023 Idaho High School Football Playoffs presented by the Idaho Transportation Department and Ideal, Idaho's college savings program. Additional coverage on IdahoSports.com is presented by Project Filter, the Idaho Department of Health and Welfare, Valleywide Cooperative, Next Steps Idaho, Your Health Idaho, and your local Toyota dealers. Special thanks to everybody here at Homedale for getting us this spot blocked off in the stands so that we could sit. I do feel bad that I wasn't yelling as much for Teton because it was, it was like everybody's looking at you, right? When you it's much better when you're in the booth and nobody can look at you weird.
Nobody can stare up at you.
But thanks to everybody here at Homedale for helping us get this game broadcast to you. Congrats again to our Offensive Highway Safety Player of the Game, number 3, Jack Nelson, takes his team to the state championship with his feet in the final minute. Thanks for joining us as Teton knocks off Homedale 49-42 and heads to the state championship game. For my broadcast partner Clay Hatfield and everybody else behind the scenes here at IdahoSports.com, we'll see you guys next week for state championships.
Did you know Idaho high school seniors graduating next spring are eligible for up to $8,000 in grant money for career training and education through Idaho Launch? Funds can be used to cover the cost of apprenticeships, job training, community college, and university programs that lead to in-demand careers. Students choose their own path, and Idaho Launch helps pay for it. Funds are limited. Apply today at nextsteps.idaho.gov/launch. Idaho Launch. Support in every direction.
Through storms and bad weather, sure as the sun.
You're welcome. These are hot chocolate milk.
You're welcome. From the desert to the freezing cold, wish I could see it from the stars.
Those are bagels and cream cheese. Can I get you anything else?
Good to
go. Okay, great. Try it.
We're working together to build a more sustainable future. Learn more at unbottled.com.
This is not what I asked for.
Once again, we have contributed to your ideal college savings program. Love, Grandma and Grandpa.
Give the gift of college savings this holiday season with Ideal, Idaho's 529 college savings program. Eventually, they'll appreciate it.
I loved it. Thank you.
College costs money.
This has been a presentation of IdahoSports.com GameStreams. This broadcast is copyrighted to IdahoSports.com. Any rebroadcast